All right. Hello, hello. Methinks it is that time again where we continue the riveting story. And well, we'll see how much further they get in this house. Well, I should say complex. But yeah, hello. How's it going? Hello, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. I had to fix a scene because something was off. But yeah. We're gonna get this bad boy started because we're kind of firing up a little bit late, but we're just gonna get this bad boy started. Also, thank you for the follow. Thank you. And appreciate you. So I gotta get these kiddos rounded up and ready to roll. So give me a moment and let's do this.
Jin should do the recap today.
Oh god, I wasn't taking notes or nothing.
I haven't been here for 2 weeks.
Well, then you should do the recap.
I don't know what happened.
Any recap.
I don't know what to
Uh,
recap. I don't know what happened.
Honestly, other than fighting kind of the plant thing and then freeing Jin from her whatever trance, I think Max slapped her or shot her or did something to snap her out of it. And then we ended up healing the plant we were fighting instead of finishing killing it after we killed all the little infected plant around the room. And then put the amulet on the plant, and then it turned into a person. And then all I remember is Kaido got upset and he went to bed. I don't remember much else. That pal got upset and went to bed. I don't remember more than that.
Can I tell them what actually woke me up?
Yes, go for it.
It was actually as you were breaking the plant pots. The strength of the ritual was losing its hold on me. And then once you had destroyed them all, then I woke up from my trance.
We still had one more to break when you woke up, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I was under the impression that's all
That
was
one up in the
going on,
corner,
but
and you're like, "Don't kill the plants." And then Max killed it, and you heard it screaming.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I was trying to
Yeah.
encourage you not to kill the big plant in the room. But yeah, I did, it was necessary to destroy the plant pots, but, I guess, yeah, once you destroyed enough of them, I was able to wake up from my trance. And then, yeah, that plant pot had to go, I suppose, and
Yeah, and you heard it screaming
Yep.
because you had
Yep.
your talk with plants.
And I shed
Yeah.
one single tear.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember.
And then
Made Kaido upset? I just remember he got upset and went to bed. Who made him upset? I don't remember.
Who normally makes
You just
Kaido
needed
upset?
you needed
Probably
help.
Max, but
What? I know who it wasn't. It wasn't me.
do you remember what happened? Why
You
he
needed
got
help.
upset? I needed help?
Yeah, so we needed a long rest.
Oh, yeah, we were arguing about that, and so he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to bed. You guys do what you wanna do." He did.
Yeah, okay. So I was like, we just went to bed like 7 rooms ago, I don't want to go to sleep again. And everybody's like, we need to go to sleep. I've got spell slots and health issues. And so I was like, all right, fine. Like we argued about it for a minute, and it's like the consensus was we're just going to bed and we'll have people on watch every like 2 hours.
Yeah. This pal was upset. He went straight to bed. He didn't even ask questions.
I think we're on second watch now. First watch was who was on first watch?
I
it was
know
on-
Jin and Max went off to go break doors or something.
Yeah, during second watch when it was because Jin's not resting.
You're gonna
So
get
Jin's-
exhausted with not resting at all.
I forget we worked out something where I wouldn't get an exhaustion point. I think it had something to do with me technically being
Because you were
meditating.
already resting.
Yeah.
I knew that. I totally knew that. She lied.
Yep, guess Max and Price are on watch right now. Price is actually sticking around. Everyone's resting, and Max took Jin off to not do anything at all. Definitely not opening doors or anything.
Yeah, not getting stuff locked into the doors and breaking doors and none of that stuff. Right,
Yeah,
Max?
we-
None of that stuff?
No, what stuff?
Exactly. You guys are getting doors broken, I think. Or locks broken or something. I think that was a pretty decent recap. Kind of. I really don't remember anything else happening.
Plant lady's name is Corinna, I think. And she was born there, and I guess probably I think I got all this information during like first watch. So I think if it was Callie on first watch, I think Callie overheard bits of it, but maybe you guys don't know yet in character. But I think we all know the plant lady's name. I think it was Corinna.
Hola.
Sorry about that.
You better be sorry you made me wait for you.
So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of it because it was when you have like big boss fights and stuff, that's gonna take up a lot of time. So I remember we had fights and I made rolls and it was like, ooh, every time the evil plant that's trying to murder you gets hurt, this lady winces. So that's why I was like, all right, throw a dagger at her then. If we kill her, we kill the plant, right? And she's unconscious, so I think we get advantage on that, if not like something else. Yeah, Big Plant had the elf girl inside of her, or whatever. We were trying to like heal her or whatever,
Orc girl.
right?
Orc girl, not elf. So
No, the
Oh, no.
plant
Is
had
what?
the elf in
Plant had
her.
the elf.
It-
The orc was the one in the ritual.
oh, that's right. Sorry. Nope. Yep. Or
It's okay.
not elf though. Wasn't she like just
You
like
are
a
forgiven.
spirit or like a druid?
we don't know.
Oh, fair.
And then we did do our shifts. I know on the last one, it was the orc girl's idea to kind of backtrack and go through some old other rooms, which is pretty dangerous considering we have like
Oh my
6 people
fucking-
sleeping over here, and she wants to wander 2 rooms away where if she dies, like nobody's even gonna know for another 6 hours.
Okay,
And
so
she
yeah,
started picking locks with a dagger.
I definitely know that was not our orc friend. But really nice try, Matt.
I think your character was asleep. And we managed to open this chest, but we don't know what's inside of it. That's where we left off.
Oh yeah, the Ocarina of Time opening chest sound is
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And you were trashing this room, which I mean, you're an
I was
orc,
moved.
so
I distinctly remember Kaido going to sleep over here because he was upset.
Yeah, I think
Since
you're
Kaido's
right.
not
middle of the
upset.
room.
Didn't the elk friend or elf, whatever friend, move us into the middle?
How they moved the horseman, I don't know.
I mean, because she's a super strong plant spirit. Huh. It's magic, Seiji. Kaito.
I don't do magic. I just smack things.
But it doesn't mean magic doesn't exist. It's all magic.
I don't
Or
know
magical.
about that.
I mean, could have just encouraged your sleepwalking and then guided
Yeah,
you
that-
to the spot.
that
Yeah,
sounds
okay.
pretty legit. That's probably it.
I mean, you're probably doubly more like, or double the likelihood of sleepwalking because you have double the feet of most people.
That's okay. That's not how that works, but all right.
Mhm.
But he'll be
That's
confused
totally
about
how that
how he got
works.
over here when he wakes up. Expect that to happen.
All right.
Do this thing.
So, enjoy your inspiration.
Awesome sauce.
Who gets it? Jin?
Yeah, I got it.
I think Jin already has an inspiration
Mhm.
I
from
could use
last
one.
time.
And I'm gonna steal it because I don't know where mine went, but I don't have one.
I
think
also do
you,
not have
you,
one.
You gave it to somebody.
Okay, well I stole it. That's my inspiration now.
I was
ran away with
late,
it.
so I am okay with that.
So, we pick up inside of this totally not trashed room with totally not picked locks via totally not daggers being jabbed into them. And the camera kind of zooms in above everybody's head as, well, you know, the three people in this room. Max, Jin, and Price. And it just it's above your heads and zooming in as this chest is being opened. And once you pop it open, as everything comes into frame, you see what looks like a tiny little pearl nestled very very nicely on like this red and gold like plush pillow. It's very small, like maybe the size of, you know, maybe your hand. And I mean your hand as in Jin's because we established Jin has chonky fingies.
Yeah. It's a sizable hand size.
And next to this, because this is this chest, and next to this pearl seems to be like a pair of like aviators with like a little like strap on them, like they, you know, like if you want to put it around your neck.
I'm immediately gonna wear these.
Somehow I knew.
Just to look cool, not like as you would goggles, but just, you know, over the forehead so that it's stylish. Oh wait, no, you said aviators. I don't know why I was thinking of the big goggles you get. Yeah, no, aviators are cooler. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the aviators. The sunglasses.
Yeah. Give me a second to put something in your inventory.
Like
Van.
police wear when they got big giant mustaches.
There. All right. There you go. Thought there was a way I could. It didn't send them over as. What? There you go. So you put them on, and any darkness around you just kind of fades away. Like the shadows become, you know, those shadows would be dim light, so they become pretty visible.
Wait, say that again?
Because you put them on, right?
Huh?
Yeah, so pretty much they're just a reskin of something that we're all very familiar with.
Okay. I see. I see.
And yeah,
Inventory.
there's, as you're still holding the chest open, Max reaches in and just grabs these pretty fashionable eyewear.
They suit you there, Max.
I mean, to be fair, like everything suits me. And then I'm gonna like flick my aviators down like to the brim of my nose, just so I can like look above the aviators up at her.
They sort of nod at Max and then turn to Price and say, You're a gnome, aren't you? You like shiny bubbles and things? There's a pearl in here. You want this pearl?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, get that in his.
I can like keep the chest held open while he grabs it.
Yeah, I guess he'd Price would grab it.
And I let the lid just fall closed because fuck it, we're already making a racket.
That to him. Tori.
So what is this? It's a pearl?
Yep, just the pearl.
All right, so he'd just probably tuck it away.
Why can't I hide
So
it?
that pillow is sort of the perfect size for your tiny head as well there.
Get it?
Just a thought.
Not identified. There we go.
What?
This pillow, it's around the size of one of my hands, and then she holds up her hand to his head. I'm guessing roughly about the same size. Like, it might make a good pillow for you. Do you have a pillow?
Actually, there was a pillow in my inventory in one of these games. I actually am checking right now. Nope, I don't have a pillow.
Oh, well. There's a pillow in there.
I mean, we are about to rest, right? So it'll be worth using.
All right, so neither of you want dibs on the pillow?
It's a little bit too small for my big head.
Right, I'm immediately gonna collect that pillow then. Unless you wanted it, Pierce.
I don't mind. I'm sure you'll find something real useful for it.
Oh, I definitely will. It's interesting. You would think with these shades it'd be harder to see things, but it's kind of the opposite. I'm looking around and suddenly I can see everything in the room.
That makes very little sense.
Oh, is there some sort of enchantment on it?
I could disenchant them for you.
I think I like them the way they are.
Oh, I thought, okay.
That wasn't a complaint, that was a brag.
I see.
Can orcs see in the dark?
Oh yes, you know.
You are an orc, right?
Yes, half orc.
Oh, okay. I only say because, and then I point to like my own lips and stuff. Yeah, your teeth are like jutting out and stuff.
Yes, that is quite typical. The tusks.
Yeah.
Good eye.
Anyway, you want to break open another door?
Ah,
Did we
suppose.
turn everything over in this room? I'd hate to, because I don't think we have much time left on our guard ship or whatever.
That's up to you. If you'd like to kick over some things or find more locks to jostle open.
I mean, I kind of feel
Right.
like that's your department.
Right, yes, because I'm very good at it.
Uh huh. It's half your department, I guess.
I'm sort of just along for the ride. We can go fiddle this dagger around in some more locks. Why not?
Pierce,
I
you
thought
feel like
that's what you
Uh-huh.
weren't doing.
oh, have you caught her in a lie?
Oh, well, I believe my exact words were, "I'm not a snitch."
Oh, that's true. They're definitely not a snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, what are you? What is that?
What is what?
What? What are you trying to look at?
I think he's looking for something to knock over.
No, I was making sure everybody got a turn. I've got this pillow and these glasses. I don't want to be the only person who has fun and gets to knock everything over. I was offering you two that opportunity.
You don't want to be the only one having fun. Yet you chose to
Exactly.
do this while everyone else is sleeping.
I told him I was restless and I wanted to go around and do something. And besides, there could have been an evil like serial killer in here, and if we had investigated, they'd be dead in their sleep right now.
They might be dead in their sleep in the other room because we left them.
That's a good point. I guess we could get back.
Oh, that is a good point.
And didn't you
Yep.
have some lady that you were trying to put dirt on?
Oh, yes. I hope you're putting lots of dirt on her in my absence.
I did.
Oh,
You
that's good. She should be
kinda-
good for a little bit.
She almost was a little annoyed.
Oh, that's how you know the treatment is working.
Is there anything like in this corner that I could just like I don't know. What is this?
Just like a small table with a bunch of like little small tools, utensils, like tweezers and like little scalpels and stuff like that.
All right, I would like to sweep these into my bag of holding. You never know when you'll need tweezers or a scalpel, right?
Sure.
And then I would also like to turn this table sideways so that everything off. And if it can't be flipped, then I'll just brush my arm against it and knock everything on the ground.
Clang, clang, clang. It's not
All right,
bolted
I'm
down.
satisfied.
So
Very
Monty,
good.
you definitely hear a cacophony of noise coming from this room that you're heading towards.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up my pace a little bit. What's going on in here?
Oh, hey,
I'm not a snitch.
Just a little B&E.
Oh, as per usual, I assume.
I guess.
Seems to be the usual with you anyway.
Oh, also,
hopefully not
we
too much
need you.
breaking.
Uh-huh.
What did
Sorry,
you
go
say?
ahead. I was just saying we needed you.
Where?
There's a door to the south of you in the room you just came out of, and my new best friend here, she tried to stab it with a dagger, and she could not get into it no matter what.
Okay. Do you want me to open the door then?
We suspect there could be like people on the other side that are in desperate need of our help. So, I'd appreciate it if you could kick that thing down.
Oh,
Okay.
is that what we suspect? Good, yes.
I mean, you were in such a predicament,
I was, you're right.
and there was no reason for us to go into that room. There was no sounds of struggle. It was just me saying, "Hey, what if somebody needs help in here?" And then everyone else kind of followed my lead. That's exactly how it went down. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I take it this
Alright.
is a friend of yours.
Oh, this is Monterey Jack. He was also found in this house. He used to be a statue.
My name is Montgomery, but okay. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you.
I
Montgomery.
saved him too.
Ah, that's. Did he also stick a dagger in your shoulder?
No.
All right. Yes. I'm Jen. Nice to meet you.
Yes. Now, let's see about getting this door down. I'm gonna shoulder check the door. Is
All
that a
right. Athletics.
athletics? Yippee. That's a
Another
23.
damaged and unclosable door.
Cool.
As you knock the basically just knock the doorknob off.
There is nothing in this room.
It opens up into a hallway. As soon as
In
you
this hall.
step in, all the sconces light up one at a time.
Ominous. Exceptionally ominous. I turn and I look at the other three who are standing out there. Well, are you coming? Coming with?
We're supposed to be on watch right now.
Tell you what, I've already got a nice looking pillow. I'm gonna go back and keep watch. You three, you got 20 minutes to explore, and then I'm coming to look for you. That's fair, right?
What are you watching for?
I don't know, spooks, bad guys, pirates.
Everyone else is asleep.
Oh, everyone else is asleep? Okay. Well, then we
Yeah.
shouldn't wander off.
Good idea.
We're gonna
Yeah.
do this. I figure I could go there and watch over them while you do this, or inversely, you can go back and I'll go in this room. I mean,
Why
we're
don't
here. We
we
might as well take 10 minutes.
why don't we just stay together?
Okay, all right, we'll stay together and then we'll hurry back.
Well, if we're on watch, then we need to stay on watch.
This is part of the watch.
Okay. Well, if it's only going to be 10 minutes, I don't even see any doors.
That might be faster than that then.
There's
Age
windows.
before beauty? That includes you.
Oh,
There is a corner.
Do you just at this corner as you peer around it upon the very wise instruction of a particular individual who shall not be named. There is a very long hallway, and the sconces light up one at a time all the way down it. Anywho, continue.
Mm.
Ominous again. I'm gonna wait here for everyone to catch up, though.
I have a bad feeling about this. But if this is how you folks do watch, then I shall watch.
I don't think this is how watch is meant to be done, but this is what we're doing anyway.
Oh, I see.
And I too have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, very good.
I just wanted to double check that we're not missing out on anything and nobody's being hurt in these halls, and then we'll go back and then we'll swap watches, and then we'll wake up and we'll just see where everybody wants to go.
So, as you step right there,
Oh boy.
checking some. Give me a perception.
Oh boy. 7.
As to be expected. Gonna counter. Yep, so you come to a very abrupt stop.
Mhm.
And it feels like everything it feels almost like you're walking through like water, but it's way more thick and viscous. And gotta pull something to the scene. And it was not something you really notice until you walk into it. And those of you peering around the corner just see like this weird undulation. And I'm gonna need initiative, as you have walked into a big old, basically like hallway size cube of jelly.
Jeez.
Not to get Latin in this cube.
Another 7.
Do you want us sleeping rolling just for later or not?
Considering how far away you are,
Why is that for later? I
one,
don't know if
two.
we're going to be involved or not.
Probably not. If it does happen, then I'll have you guys roll initiative.
Okay.
And this is it. Successful save, the creature, a failed save. So they walked right into it. Okay, so just by being in this thing, just checking if it's on your turn or if it's on its turn. Phase creature takes acid at the start of the cube's turn. Okay. Okay. So it doesn't happen yet. Max, you're up first.
Alright, so Scooby Dooing around this corner. Does it look transparent? Is it like just it's a noticeable, perceptible threat?
It is now.
And it has Monty.
Yep.
I'm stuck in it.
Alright. I'm gonna say, don't worry, I'm gonna get you out of this, Monty. 5, 10, 30, 50. I'm gonna dash this way. Actually,
I'm
I
gonna
would like
get
to
you
have
out of
closed the
there,
door
runs
behind
away.
me. All right. So I run down the hall, shut the door behind me, and I'm in this garden, and then I end my turn because that's as far as I can.
Unfortunately,
Wait,
this door has
wait,
been
wait,
busted
wait,
open.
Has it? Oh, they busted it. Also, I have 40 movement, not 30. So that means I can move 80. That's 60. So
And are you dashing?
75, 80. Yeah. Keep forgetting that I have 40. Okay, now I am.
All right. Rice.
Let's see. So Monty's like inside this thing.
Yep, Monty like walked in and then like sort of like maybe it looks kind of like Monty's feet are lifted off the ground a little bit as this thing just kind of pulls Monty in.
So Bryce is gonna try and thorn whip Monty.
Force movement.
And attempt to pull him out.
Critical damage on Monty. Okay.
Yippee.
Fuck.
Owie.
Holy
This-
crap.
This is like the weakest attack that I have.
Owie.
It was a very effective attack.
So it should then pull Monty 10 feet closer to me.
So 5, 10.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh, so I'm picturing just for the visual aspect of it. Bryce is just kind of like sprouts this vine in his hand, and I'm sure Jen has probably seen things like this before, being a druid as well.
Mm.
And he just kind of like starts to like wind it around his head like a lasso, and he throws it into this gelatinous cube, and I'm just picturing this like thorny vine wraps around Monty's head. And he just kind of like, without realizing what part the vine took hold, he just realizes that there's tension, so he just yoinks back toward him. And he sees Monty's all wrapped up and probably like got some cuts and stuff. He's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to help.
It's okay. Thanks for getting me out of there. I was gonna suffocate. There's so much jelly.
Here, let me it's the least I can do.
Right. That does help quite a lot. Thank you.
So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that Max is going to get everyone else. So I'm gonna stay right here and fight with you guys and not run away.
As you hear every door behind you like slamming, locking,
Yeah.
and then a window being broken somewhere in the distance.
I can see, like, these are windows, right? I just see Max running by outside.
With his fucking goggles on.
He's just gone. Yeah, that's my turn though.
All right. Jin.
Okay.
Jin C. None of that.
Move over a little bit. Think what I'm gonna do is cast Ice Knife on the gelatinous cube, which goes out 5 feet when it explodes. So I think Monty should be good where he's at.
Okay.
Am I able to ask Monty a quick question while I'm doing this?
Yeah, free action, super quick.
How's your vitality? Could you use another little healing word?
Yeah, maybe.
All right. Well, first thing I'm gonna do is, cast Ice Knife at 2nd level.
So if you you'd only be able to do the healing word or the ice knife. I always come
A
across
healing
this.
word is a bonus action, I think.
It's also a
Or
leveled
it is for
spell.
me. Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Because those sorcerers, at least in this current edition, that are the only ones that could cast like 2 leveled spells. One usually has to be a cantrip and a level spell.
hmm. I can't remember if I got it as a cantrip or not. Or
Well, you do
yeah, it
have
is a
cantrips.
cantrip. Yeah. Well, I'll get you next time there, Monty.
It's okay.
I overestimated my capacity.
So you could do like chill touch and then healing word. Or
I already said I'd do Ice Knife. I'll commit.
okay.
I'm just unfamiliar with Foundry. I plop the spell into the chat and then I just roll
Click
for
attack.
attack.
Yep. A 19 would definitely ice knife.
And
Let's
then now I
see.
roll for
And then
sorry.
deck save. Each creature within 5. Okay.
Oof.
Not a very dexterous gelatinous cube, I guess.
Nope. They are not meant for evasive maneuvers.
And now I roll for damage.
Yep, so you did the damage anyway. The save was for the secondary effect.
Right, okay.
$18. Apply that to wheel. Alrighty. And then roll.
For the
Did it roll?
secondary effect?
I think it might have already rolled that. Was it 6?
Yeah.
So you cast it as a 3rd level?
I cast it as a 2nd level. But
Let's see, so it did the D10. Got the D10, which was 5.
Second level will be 3d6 cold. Because it's 2d6 plus 1d6 per level.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out why it rolled the 3d6.
Yeah, I'm not. Should be 1d10 plus 3d6, I would think, but.
So right now it's 1d10 plus 2d6. And if you cast it as a 3rd level spell, that would make it 1d10 plus 3d6.
But
So just
it's
a golden
2d6
D6.
regular, right?
Mhm.
And then 1d6 for each spell slot above 1.
1d10, 2d6. 10.
Yeah. And I cast it as a 2nd level spell. I don't know why it rolled for 1d10 plus 1d6 plus 3d6 on top. I can just roll the 1d10 and 3d6 separately.
This is 2d6. Am I seeing something different? Yeah,
You
this
just
is
take
roll
away one
separate.
of those 3s.
2d6.
right? Because you rolled a 4, a 5, and a 3, and a 3, and a 3.
I'm just trying to figure out where the 4 is coming from. Because I see the D10, and then there's the 2D6.
It did 1d10 plus 1d6. So the 4 and the 5 are the 1d6 and the 1d10. And I think the 4 was for casting it a level above, and then I don't know where the 3d is.
Weird. So in the Ice Knife description, you could just click the D10 then the 2D6.
Okay. And then the 1d6 after for casting out one spell level above 1. Or do you
Yeah.
just want me? Okay. I will go through and do
Each
all
spell
3
slot
of
level
those
above 1.
rolls.
That's a weird one. Above 1. Yeah, that's true. 3D6. Yeah, okay.
Okay. And okay.
10.
And there we go.
6. Okay. Properly mathed. Okay, there we go. Interesting calculations in Foundry side. All right, so you definitely did damage. And you can see like little frosty crystals forming on the outside, the outlining of this. Well, the outlining is in the surface area because it's kind of taking up the whole like hallway. And for some reason, your token still says the wrong thing, and I don't know why it keeps resetting.
I think you need to chill out, gelatinous cube. God.
All right, Monty.
Wow.
Okay. I know I was just pulled away from this thing, but I need to step back back into range if I'm gonna hit it. So I'm gonna take a step forward. And I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Don't worry, if you get stuck again, I'll just thorn whip you.
Okay. Here's to attack.
Does it
And
split?
here's
Is
the
it
damage for
splits?
that, because I'm
No.
assuming a 20 hits.
Yes, it does.
Here's some damage. I'm gonna use my second attack to hit it again. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
And more damage. And then for funsies, I'm gonna do a Divine Smite.
Yes, it does.
I was just thinking too. I don't think Auntie, like, they introduced each other, but I don't think either of them know what they look like. They both kind of missed the introductions.
Yeah, we did miss introductions. We briefly exchanged names with that was it.
How does Monty look from behind? What is Jen seeing right now?
Mighty
You're seeing-
fine.
You're seeing mostly armor and cloak right now because he has like a little blue cape that he wears.
Oh, does it cover up his wings or is
He doesn't have any wings like normally.
Oh.
He looks entirely human.
Okay.
He has an ability that allows him to like create spectral wings that emerge,
Ah.
but those aren't there all the time.
But none of us know about it yet. You
None
just
of us,
shared it.
none of you know about it yet. No.
Mm-hmm.
And
Lots
that
of-
concludes my turn.
All right, its turn. You're making
Mm.
this easy for it. Slurp.
Schlorp! No, not again.
Hey, better be ready on that thorn whip, Bryce.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as it
Whip 'em
slurps up to
again.
you.
Okay. Oh god, okay. Dex saving throw. Dex. 5.
You get slurped,
I get slurped.
and you get a pseudopause that's slurping up to you. Let's see if it hits. Yeah, that's a hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
So it slaps you for 14 damage, and then,
Anyway.
like, as the pseudopause like reach out to hit you, it just pulls itself in, almost like using you as a weight and just engulfing you.
Yeah. No.
And as it slurps you,
What is a
Six.
syrup?
you take 5 points of acid damage,
Owie.
and you can't breathe. You are restrained, and is engulfed. Ghost creature can't breathe. It's restrained. Takes.
No.
That's if they stay restrained. Okay. All right. Max.
You can address me as the hero of this story. Let's see.
Actually, I'm gonna have it move a little bit. But yeah, Max, go.
Where's the
15
broken window?
5, 10.
I remember.
I think it's right there. So that's 30. 40. Oh, you gotta push me in.
Yeah, give me a sec. So you're hopping in.
Yeah, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. All right, I use my action to dash, and then everybody in here is just fucking snoozing. And I'm gonna take the rest of my turn to put my elbows on my thighs, and I'm like bent over, and I'm just gonna catch my breath. Okay, in my turn. It was a fast run. I got here in 12 seconds.
All right. Price. You see this thing slurp up Monty again, and it look like it's moving to try and slurp you up too. And you are tiny, so this thing it's just a wall of jelly that fills this entire hallway and is moving towards you. So what's Price gonna do?
Oh, sorry. Well, I think obvious choice is the Thorn Whip again.
So to pull him 10 feet towards
Oh
you,
shit!
even though he's
I didn't see how
adjacent
close
to
it
you.
was. I had my character sheet up. Uh-oh. We're not gonna do that.
No?
It's not letting me delete that. There it goes. Hmm. Changes things. Ooh.
There we go.
Hmm. I'm actually.
Do 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 do.
I don't know if I should do this.
Do 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 do.
Why not? I never get to use it anyway. Um, I'll probably like turn to Jin as this thing is just kind of creeping down the hallway, and say something along the lines of like, this thing looks pretty slow. Try and run and get everybody. We need to get Monty out of there.
All right.
I'm gonna do something maybe stupid.
All right.
And Jin is gonna see Price
Khalees.
Just-
Kendra.
from like he's gonna start for whatever reason just getting shorter. And if Jin's still looking and notices, she might see like his feet are actually sinking into the ground, because I'm assuming this is stone cube.
Yep. It is.
All right. So I'm gonna meld into the floor.
All right. Price melts into the floor like an ice cream on a hot day on a sidewalk.
Good trick.
You think you can slurp? You ain't seen nothing.
He,
His Price
like-
melts.
Is he melting all the way, or is it?
Yeah. It just completely like goes all the way into the floor. He just disappears.
So whether or not Jin knows how to interpret that, I guess will be on you. It is a druid spell.
Kind of want to roll for it.
All right.
I don't know what I would roll for that.
Arcana.
History? Arcana.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know that's a spell.
She kind of nods in a knowing, approving way and gets ready to book it.
All right. Well, that would be your turn then.
Okay. I'm dashing. Where do I figure out how far I can dash? Is there...
Oh, it's only 5 feet though. I couldn't do a attack of op.
base walk speed is 30. So for dash
Double.
double? Okay, so 60. That's an action, right?
Yes.
That's she's running.
Yeah, you also don't have to hold down the shift when you're doing the measurement.
Right. And I think that's as far as she can go. That's
All
it
right.
for me.
All right. So Monty, currently engulfed.
I am engulfed. Can I get out? Can I like force my way out at all? Swim through this
Yeah.
jelly.
So give a dexterity saving throw.
Dex.
Oh wait, hold on. It's strength based now, because the dex was to see if you could avoid it. Now it's you trying to break out of it. So it's a
Okay,
strength save.
Strength is better. Strength is better. I like that. I still got a 7. Ah, no.
You are still slorped. You're trying to like get out of it, and it's just pulling you back in every time with little pseudopods.
What even is a pseudopod?
Kind of like a, think of like a oozy tentacle, I guess would be the best way to put it.
Sorry, I entirely got distracted by what Vold just typed. What?
Think like a little tentacle sort of thing,
Oh, okay. And it's in the jelly.
amoeba-esque.
Amoeba.
I kind of. Do you remember the Sandman from like Spider-Man? That's kind of how I see it, where it's like amorphous, make shapes with your fluidity or whatever, and slap people with it.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Which is unfortunate that you're not able to break out.
Because I'm assuming that's all I can try and do this turn.
Yep, that is
Well,
your
you're
action.
restrained, so yeah.
Yeah.
And you have 0 movement because of restraint. So this is where the big hurt happens. Okay. At the start of its turn, you take acid damage.
Oh god.
Has restrain and takes.
And I'm
Oh
down.
my. Oh no.
Oh.
Everybody bail.
This could lead to some terrible.
This could not be good.
This could kill you.
Yeah, it could
Yeah.
kill me. Very easily.
Mm-hmm. So it has no other targets. So it's just gonna move towards where it last saw things. 5, 10. 5, 10, 15. Do 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 do. All right. So it had nobody to attack. 5, 10. So I'll
So
just have
they
it double
can
move.
dash, right?
Yep. 5, 10, 15. That's all it can do. And at the start of Monty's turn, you will be needing to do a death save, but you will also be taking damage, which you're gonna essentially start the next round unless somebody somehow gets you with 1 automatic death save failure.
Oh.
Damn.
Max.
All right. So I'm immediately gonna start shouting and kicking at Bald. Just wake up! Wake up! Everybody, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! And just kick. That's
What?
There's no time to explain. That new orc girl, her
Why are
and
you
Monty got in a
yelling?
fist fight with some kind of giant cube, and they're all
What?
dying. They're all dead. You gotta go as fast as you can. And then I just take
shit.
off going the other way, and then I wait by the window and then pivot and turn around for them to also, and I hold out the pillow. Kaido, I got this for you. I was thinking about you when I was on patrol.
Okay. Do we roll initiative now?
Yes, you can.
Well, and as I'm hearing him yelling around, I'm just gonna kind of
Oh,
sit up
no.
and be like, "Oh, what? Who's dead? Wait, where? Huh?" And I'm just gonna point finger guns like around the room, and my eyes are half open, and just wait. What? What is going on?
Everybody not here is presumably already dead.
Oh my god! What?
There's no time to explain. Come out the window. It was all Jin and Monty's fault.
Oh, I doubt that, but here we go.
in my turn while they roll their initiative.
We're rolled.
All rolled. Hey, just so happens that we fall in line pretty much right after you, Max.
Nice.
Right. So we'll just
Oh
have
wait, well, I guess we
Paul
wouldn't go
get
yet.
his out of the way real quick. Because this was technically the start of the turn.
Okay.
Plus, this thing is like a -1 initiative, so it's like, you guys all get one turn.
Am I like doing the little? Okay, and I don't know where to go because I'm waiting on Max, so I will end my turn there.
Or can fake.
Oh no, talking is a free action. I just be like, it's in the plant room, and then south of the plant room, you'll see the doors wide open because we got to go through this window and into the next window. I didn't have the movement for it.
That door's still locked.
Oh yeah, we have to go out. And that's my turn.
And the scary part about this is Monty was engulfed, so nobody would have heard like any death throws or anything. So nobody really knows. All done there, Vold?
Yeah.
All right. So then Kaito.
All right. Horseman, gonna get booking. How far can I move? That much. Okay. Where's the measure? I can't read the numbers. I'm zooming. All right, 35.
Moving camera.
May I go through the window, please?
Should be able to now. You're not.
40. Okay. At 40. There's my next 40. Knowing there's trouble, he's gonna dash. Okay,
You
now
see
he sees
Jin like
Jin.
hustling out of
Finally.
that hallway.
What's going on?
Cube. There's a gelatinous cube. Price has turned himself to stone, and Monty is in the cube.
In the cube?
In the
How far did-
cube.
How far did I just move here? Was this 20?
Fido, you went to an adventurer's academy, a university. You should be well versed in what this means.
Yeah, that was 20. Ugh. But do I remember? You're gonna make me roll. I have to roll. DM.
What's up?
What am I rolling?
History, I guess, because it's some background stuff.
Oh, history so much. Oh, I actually remember some ones. Monty's in trouble. I remember everything.
Yeah, so gelatinous cubes are very slow, but once they get their pseudopods on you and engulf you, they just dissolve.
We gotta get
And
Monty out of there
you have
now.
not seen Price or Monty come out of that room.
All right, there's 20. Oh, I can't go through walls. Okay, 30. 30. Oh God. Okay. 35.
And you see
And then
Monty
Monty's-
unconscious inside of this thing.
Oh shit. I use my action to get here. I don't think there's anything I can do that would be allowed as a bonus action to get him out of there.
So unfortunately, I'm going to have to end my turn here.
All right.
I'm
Kalia.
coming, Bonnie. I'm coming.
All right.
As long as he doesn't roll a 1 on the death saving throws, we're fine.
So-
Don't say that. Don't say
Let's
that.
see.
Knock on wood, someone.
Wait, is the door locked again?
It's always been locked.
Oh,
We've
wait.
always
Oh,
used
he
the
went through
window right here.
All right, hang on. Let me go back. Here. Was 30.
Do, do, do.
Okay. So that's me dashing, and I'll end my turn. I'm gonna holler, be like, "We're on our way!"
So I think you can 30
Isn't that 60?
rogue.
Oh, right.
You can dash
So I
as a
have the
bonus
additional dash.
and as an action, so you can
I'm
triple your.
gonna do that. And I'm just like, you guys, if you, well, Vald can see, I'm gonna be basically like running, hopping from edge to edge on the planters and just kind of like running my way through the planters. All right, then I can get to there. Oh, wait,
Oh.
actually, I might have been able to get further. Hold on. That was 40. I could go there. Oh, no, wait, 30, 40. Hold on. I'm trying to think here. No, I should have gone. I'm trying to do math. My brain's not working. Go here. There. Yeah, there. Okay. That's 90.
All right.
And then
Bryce.
again.
You do have some limited perceptions, so you probably would have been aware of the thing just like rolled over the square you were in, but beyond that, no idea.
Okay. I have to look. Does it cost? I don't know if this says it specifically in the spell, and it's got a long description. But do you know off the top of your head if it costs an action or anything to cancel the spell, or to like step back out of the stone?
Let's see.
I think I just lose all my movement. Unless I just use all my movement to step in, which is why I can't then move around.
Temptation, bludgeoning damage. Fail. If you fail, basically first, third.
Oh, okay.
Just,
It says you can use your movement to leave the stone where you entered it, which ends the
Checks.
spell. You otherwise can't move. Would that mean that I'm using all of my movement to get out?
okay, you can use your movement to leave the stone where you entered it. I think so.
Because it says at the very beginning, using your movement, you step into stone. So it's kind of worded the same way.
Yeah, I mean, based on how it's worded, because it doesn't say it uses half your movement
Right.
or
right.
anything else.
Okay.
So yeah.
No, that's cool. I just wanted to clarify. So Price would step out of the stone.
And see Monty unconscious, just
Yep.
being dragged along.
So question. Any damage to someone that's downed?
An automatic failure.
Okay.
What about any healing?
That'd automatically bring you back up.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Restores you to consciousness.
I was trying to do two things, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do both of them based on that. Hmm. All right.
With everybody
I'm
lets the tank to their own devices.
gonna okay.
Doo-doo. It gets real when you split the party.
Okay. Yep. All right. I'm gonna just do this. Cast it first level. And guidance wouldn't affect this, right?
Nope.
Okay.
So Monty, you get 7 points of healing. You are conscious again,
Yippee.
but you are
so
still
you're gonna
engulfed.
And
You're gonna-
suffocating.
You're gonna hear
Suffocating
Price
still.
yell, try to break free again, Monty.
Give us a thumbs up.
Just a thumbs up. That's great.
Hmm.
If you
Hmm.
choose, that does
I think
golf.
that will be the end of my turn. Yeah.
All right, Jin.
I'm gonna ask Kaito. Do you see anything? Has-
Giant cube, money in it, and I think Price might be on the other side. It's hard to tell. There's something on the other side. I did hear
Alright.
Price though.
A small silhouette of a figure with like what looks to be just like this weird wavy blur behind him.
And he did hear you, so he thinks it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. There's no way I can get in the hallway right now, right? With the horse in doorway.
You
Oh, you
can
can.
pass around allies.
Okay.
You know, awkward hallway shuffles.
Right, I'm getting back in then.
Just be careful. Don't touch it if you can help it. It burns. It, like burns you away. Words.
Are you holding shift when you move your token?
Maybe.
So if you don't hold shift, it'll automatically snap you to the square.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've done that now. All right. Things are much as they were, but the cube is here now. Can I? So Monty's back
Yeah,
up,
nobody
but
would
still
split the party.
engulfed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a touch.
And you were just told not to touch.
Yep. All right. Don't want to get too close to that, but would I be able to tell that Monty's still injured? I think it's probably safe for me to assume that if he's still stuck in there, he's probably hurt.
I think
Yeah.
cinematically, you would like you saw him go in and it starts sizzling at his skin, right? So there
Right.
would be signs of pain. Just OOC, my brain is saying, well, he takes damage on his turn too. So as soon as your turn's over, acid
Mm.
damage, which could put him back on unconsciousness.
Oh, right. I'm gonna do two things. I'm going to do my bonus action first. Healing word on Monty at 2nd level.
So 4d4.
And that's 8 points of healing for Monty.
Right in the middle.
And then I'm going to
Thank you kindly.
cast. Oh, no problem. I'm just reading over Chill Touch here. I don't think it does any AoE damage. That's a cantrip for me, so I'm gonna use Chill Touch on
Yeah,
the cube.
6.
I'll roll to hit.
What's your well, first, what's your healing word look like when you cast it, and then describe what your
Oh.
chill touch looks like, because I think this is the first time I don't think we've had you describe what your spells look like when you cast them.
I've never done that before, actually. My healing word, let's say it looks kind of, because Jin's a Circle of the Spores druid. Maybe it looks like, I don't know, like a bunch of, not really spores, but like kind of like a little puffs of greenish shit just sort of going out, just sort of floating over towards Monty. Sort of like little clouds of spores, but I don't know, probably just a little fainter and doesn't look quite so sickly, more like just like a healthy green color, question mark. And for Chill Touch, yeah, it could, so it says it creates a ghostly skeletal hand, so you can picture it as, I don't know, maybe skeletal, but still it looks like maybe it's got like some moss on it, just sort of like stuff growing over the bones. And you see it just sort of close in on the cube. Just this thick bones, just like Jin's got thick bones in her hands. Really thick skeleton hand. With moss and stuff growing on it. That sort of appears and closes down around the cube.
All right. And also, it hits. So you get to do the damage.
Right. Let's see if it. Let me just read over this quickly before I just hit the damage button. All right, so it's just 2d8. Let's hit that.
Wow. It's full. Yep. Apply. So it seems, I mean, it seems like it's having a little bit harder time holding itself together, though the threat remains, and Monty is still trapped.
We'll get you out of there probably.
Another thumbs up.
So, Monty,
Yes,
you are conscious.
I am. I would like to break free.
And you can definitely feel the burn from the acid damage, because the damage is supposed to happen on its turn, not yours, apparently.
Ooh, okay.
Hey,
You take the
So-
initial damage if you are caught in it, but then the big damage is if you're stuck in it on its turn. And that's
I
something
see.
that Kaito would know, that the timing of the acid is kind of like it trying to like actively digest you, as opposed to you just sort of like falling into a vat of acid.
I see. Okay. All right. Can I break free?
Give me a strength save.
I
As
want
an
to
action.
break free.
A
17.
17. Yep, so you would be able to break free, and you get to end up in the space of your choice within 5 feet of it.
Neat. Can I go back one? I can't move my token for whatever reason.
I'll do that. Or that.
Oh. Let me out. Yippee. Okay. I am free.
So that would be your
Bonnie,
action.
get away from it.
Of course, of course. 5, 10,
Wait,
15.
Yep.
Wait,
But
wait.
if you can't
No,
disengage, then
Sorry. Opportunity attacks.
I
Well, that-
can't disengage because I don't have an action.
Correct.
Well, yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if I go
It's-
this
it's
way,
just all bad.
it's gonna opportunity attack me, of course.
Yep. And it's effectively, yep, when you leave that square, yep.
It's an
Let's see if
average
it
of
hits.
10. You could take this.
It does not hit.
Ooh.
let's go.
Neat.
Because it slurps some of itself.
So the pseudopod reaches out towards you as you are trying to as you break free and move away, which you get to do your full move regardless, because it doesn't
Fine.
pull you back in. I will say its next pseudopod will be at disadvantage, because it's swung at you and like part of it like stuck to the wall, and it's like it has to take its time to like unstick itself from like some of the wall and pull its form back together. And it's pretty wounded, and well, quote unquote wounded.
Okay.
So it's having trouble holding together.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna lean against the wall and try and catch my breath because I've been submerged for a while now.
For about 12 seconds.
About 12 seconds. That's a bit. That's a bit of time to hold your breath for.
Yeah, and there's still some of the goop on you, and you can see like the sizzling on your armor and like on your skin.
I'm just gonna
And
just try and shake that off and
since you were like unconscious, you probably got some of it in your mouth and your
oh
nose.
yeah. Gross. Yeah. So that'll conclude my turn. I'm just gonna stand there for now.
All right.
I'll be right
5,
back.
5, 10, 15. That's its normal movement. And it would have to dash to get to anybody. 5.
Oh,
I think it has an action that lets it move at speed, right?
It moves 15, and that's all it has. It moves slow, but it has to dash to get to him.
I mean, the engulf ability lets it move at speed, right?
He moves up to its speed. Up to its speed. Yeah.
Kind of like the centaurs with their charge, kind of. That's how I kind of saw it.
You like Jin. So it wouldn't be able to engulf yet. Can only get close to. Moves up to its speed.
Am I able to use a reaction here?
Like for an attack of opportunity.
So I have Halo of Spores. I can. Let me just read over this really quick. Yeah, I could have used this before. It's basically, once a creature gets within 10 feet of me, I'm able to use a reaction to deal necrotic damage, unless it succeeds on a Constitution throw.
Yep, you can use that as a reaction. Yep.
Like a scared
Jin is life.
skunk. Just
I
all
mean,
of a sudden, the
unlife too.
basically, for the most part, invisible spores around Jin just sort of ignite, get real green. And I'm not
Actually, as far as the rules go, a gelatinous cube can both dash and engulf a creature in the same turn.
That's what I was trying to say. Engulf is kind of a dash with extra stuff, right? So you
Yeah.
could do your 15, and then engulf gives you another, because it says you move your movement as part of an action. But I didn't want to get nitpicky.
But the spores can still happen as it's doing this, because that's a reaction from Jin. Because technically it's still its turn. Alright, so it has to do a... creature behind a creature moves in space 10 feet of you. Constitution, okay. Let's see, Constitution save. Ooh, it has really good con. Okay.
against.
It passes.
Oh, okay. My puff of green spores are ineffectual.
Alright, so this thing gets close to you, and you just kind of... Your spores activate, but, you know, this thing seems really, really hefty. You probably just see the spores just like get so like absorbed into it, like, you know.
The spores are invisible.
Well,
they can be. It's just narrative. It's just narrative. They're not. Well, you can't if they're engulfed. So
since they're invisible, that are harmless until you unleash them. Maybe we could say that they become visible when I unleash them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, until you unleash them. Yep. But either way, it's just a matter of they go out and kind of stick to it like flies on fly paper.
Just
that, or Jin just farted. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Kaito and Jin can give me. So it's it moving into yours. So dexterity saves. 12 is enough. 19's enough. So we'll just say it's like there.
Versus from a saving throw.
They are different. It's save. Actually,
oh no, but like are they calculated different? Like
did I do the wrong one?
They can be, because you could, yeah, because you could be proficient in one and have a proficiency.
I mean, both my dexes say +2, so I thought they were the same. Sorry.
Well, you got the right number.
I'm sorry. I didn't know they were different.
In most cases, they're the same. But
I didn't know that if they could be different if they both use the same dexterity. I didn't know.
yeah, because the dex one is just straight up like whatever your modifier is. The save could be if you have proficiency in it or not. You can add to it.
Oh.
Based
Oh,
on your
oh,
class,
they're both plus
that's how
2.
you determine your saves.
Sorry, I didn't know I clicked the wrong thing. I saw a big dex button. I clicked it. Sorry.
Typical barbarian.
Smash button.
All right,
Yeah.
Vold.
Okay. So and I can see it through the door. The door's open, correct?
Oh, it's busted open. That door ain't closing.
Okay.
All I know is I didn't do it.
Start with the bonus action. One I wanted to use before. And then
It's a fight Miss Jin got us into.
I hit.
A 22, yep. Definitely seems pretty easy to hit. As it is a giant undulating ball of jelly.
20 total. 10 and 10.
Apply. It's not looking too hot. Looks like it's falling apart. It's having trouble maintaining its composure. But it is still active. Max.
Oola. All right. So for my turn, I realized everybody went out the window except for this one person. So I'm just gonna walk back into this room and say, well, I guess it's just the two of us now. I probably shouldn't leave you by yourself. You could be some diabolical witch who's behind this whole thing, and you're just waiting for a chance to escape, right? Or a monster could come and get you.
I mean, anything can happen, yes. Is she still just seated in her little planter?
So how'd you get here?
I was born here.
You're born inside the creepy mansion?
No.
I mean, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying it's unlikely.
Well, it's just as unlikely, I suppose, that a group of adventurers would come through and help.
Is it? I guess the timing is pretty suspicious.
Awfully convenient, I say.
Yep. I guess we should just sit here and wait for everybody to come back and give us the all clear, huh?
Max.
Very well. That is what you wish.
Give a thumbs up. Yep. And then in my turn.
Max. Gets people in trouble and bails out. All right.
Look,
Barbar.
would you be more mad if I left to come into this room, nobody's in this one, and we come back and she's gone? And then everybody would go, who was watching her?
He doesn't care how badly this thing looks hurt. He's gonna rage. He's pissed because it tried to eat money. And then he's gonna smack the shit out of it. This one. The 22 hit.
A 22 would hit.
9 damage. He's gonna hit it again. 9 damage. Yo.
16 hit.
Yup.
19 down. That one's better.
Feel free to describe how you deal with this giant pudding.
Well, considering he raged just to do this, I would imagine even though he probably wouldn't know how to tell it's dead per se. So he'd probably keep axing it until it's literally a pile of goo on the ground. He's just gonna be wailing on it. There you go. There's a bar description. It's gonna wail until it's pudding.
I mean, it was already pudding.
I mean, like soupy pudding, like the kind of pudding that sat out for a week and it just looks really disgusting.
Like a doggo just dipping into its bowl and it just gets everywhere.
Sure.
Yeah. Messy.
And when he's finally done wailing on, he's gonna be breathing heavy. He's gonna look to Monty. Are you okay?
A little dissolved, but otherwise okay. And he gives a thumbs up.
I hate those thumbs up so much. All right. He's gonna take a deep breath, slowly calm down. I'm gonna turn his rage back off already.
Let's
Okay.
see. You're in this hallway, right? Give me a quick little wisdom save there, Kaito.
Save. Okay, you said wisdom. I'm not good at these.
Oh, you are not. You take a few
Okay.
deep breaths and you try to calm down and you just can't.
Oh, so I should turn my rage back on?
Yep, you are still rage.
Okay. I would assume at least Jin and Monty would be able to see he's still breathing heavy and still very agitated, and he is not calming down.
And it's just like you can't help but think back to, you know, the moments in your life that have just set you the hell off, and you just can't. You're having a hard time, like, calming down and like not thinking of those moments. Is just in this moment for whatever reason.
Okay, so you could tell Kaido's not really where he's standing. He's somewhere else and very pissed still.
It would help if my mic wasn't muted.
Yeah, it
Right,
would help.
So
I was like, silence, nobody cares.
So seeing this, Monty is going to like set his sword to the side and he's gonna like carefully walk up to Kaido. He's gonna be like holding his hands out like, hey, calm down. It's okay.
Hold on, let me do a roll here for myself. I'm gonna DM a question to the DM because I don't know what to roll for this.
What are you trying to do?
I told you I was typing you the question. Did you hear the? I was typing as fast as I could type it. What would I roll for that?
History.
Wait to see if you can. Oh, okay. Okay. Kaido's gonna look at Monty, and he's gonna have a strange look in his eye. Do you want to do a perception to see if you'll notice?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me roll that.
Whoa. It's got yeeted to another room. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
That scared me.
So that's a setting, because that's a setting per person, so not a server
It
setting.
didn't bother me.
Player side.
I like it when it happens because I don't miss stuff, but it scared me because I wasn't expecting it. Okay.
I got an 11.
You might be able to tell that something's definitely wrong still, but I don't know how much you're gonna notice. But as he's looking at you, he doesn't actually see Monty. And you can see his grip on his axe get tighter, and he's like, back off.
Okay. I'm gonna take a step back. There's nothing wrong. Nothing bad's happening. Just we're okay now. We're okay.
This is not okay. You knew what you
But-
did.
What did I do?
Don't play dumb. You know what you did.
Nearly died to a gelatinous cube. Yeah.
He's gonna like, his whole head's gonna like twitch a little bit. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
What? Kaido, what happened? What happened to you? You okay?
He's actually gonna try to take a step back since he's facing Monty, and since Jin is there, he's gonna kind of like bump the her, and he's gonna jump and turn quickly. And I'm gonna do another roll. Oh boy. I see what's going on. So he's actually he's gonna swing at Jin.
Oh no.
Oh my god! Does a 25 hit?
Yeah, I'd say a Jin would not be expecting you to swing your axe at them.
Yeah, they've just been standing there clutching onto their quarterstaff, sort of confused and scared. Just,
You need to leave me alone.
okay, all right. Ow. Ow.
Is she gonna move away? Or is he swinging again? He'll do it again.
Right, Bryce
He'll
is
do
gonna
it again.
see all this happening, and he's gonna start running down the hallway. He's gonna get probably halfway down the hallway, maybe, and he's just gonna yell at Kaito.
He's gonna look over you like with like a crazed, wild-eyed look, and I'm gonna give you a roll too to see who you are. I set too high of an AC for myself, didn't I? You don't know who you are. No, you stop. I'm tired of your shit. It's enough.
Bryce is like full sprint, and he's gonna attempt to jump over this ooze, full like flying squirrel, just arms out, legs out, attempting to latch on to Kaito in like a flying hug.
All right. Do I just do a dex saving throw to try to dodge? PM. What do I
Let's
roll to see if I can dodge a flying hug? A squirrel hug, per se.
Let's see. We can do, I guess, opposed acrobatics. Yeah, because he's trying
I
to
roll
dodge.
acrobatics? I just roll acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Oh.
You ain't getting
Okay.
away from me.
So am I technically grappled now?
I mean, are you trying to break free?
He would be.
Because the dex would just be to see if I guess they could. Yeah. Grappling rules are weird.
He latches on to Kaito, and he's just kind of whispering, "Kaito, shh," just in your ear.
Oh.
Alright, I don't think Jin's moved, so she's probably gonna get hit because he's gonna start bucking like a horse. Roll
Yep.
this. How do I roll to see if it even hits her?
Well, so you use make unarmed strikes when you hit them.
Oh, so how would I do it with just that? Because I did technically hit them, but it
This is a separate instance. So just
How
roll
would
as
I
if you were
roll
going
to
to
see?
attack, and then
With
instead of doing
an
axe
axe?
damage, just use the hooves.
okay. 17 hit, Jin.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Jen's just backed into the
He
corner
just
trying to
got
stay.
hooves. He just got hooves. You're
Sorry,
catching hooves.
oh god! Ah! Ah!
Is Jin gonna stay there?
Yeah.
I want to move, man.
No, trying to stay away from the ooze and just startled and backing further into the corner. Just please stop. Hang on.
Let me go
E4.
look at my thing.
Okay. So,
Yes, I
what's
don't remember the
Valden
guy's
Collier
name.
doing? You're seeing this commotion going on.
I'm wondering if this is even my business.
Okay.
Okay.
No, go ahead. Do you want to say something, Val?
Oh no, I was saying that I was wondering if this is even my business to get involved in. Like what?
Well, I'm gonna see all the craziness going on, and Kaido's still raging, and like, I wonder. Let's see. I'm gonna come up maybe to this corner, still out of range of Kaito. But I'm gonna holler at Kaito, be like, "No, barbarian, no hitty hitty. Just relax. It's okay. It's okay." See
I'm
if
trying to
I
remember the guy's name. I can't find it.
so
Choose
Kaito.
who also knew
Oh.
the name is BRB for the bio. So I'm like, I don't remember this guy's name. And I didn't put it in my biography on this game.
Well, I hopefully persuaded you that it's okay. You don't need to keep hitting everybody.
When do you roll to try to like argue a persuasion, or do you not?
Usually,
I
like
mean,
an
that's a
insight,
nat
typically.
20, but yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna probably not. But you said an insight.
Typically, to like,
Okay, you definitely win. You can see he's still breathing heavy, and he's still not okay. He's like, tell him to let go.
Who? Who's got you? Do I see Price hanging on you?
yep. And he's just like whispering in Kaido's ear.
Okay. I'll just slowly kind of make my way up, be like, okay, all right. And I'm like, no sudden moves.
He's
Here,
tense.
let me
He's
remove
tense.
him for you. 1 sec. I'm gonna grab him. I'm not grabbing you, I promise. And I'm just gonna
Oh,
reach up
I'm
and I'm
do
gonna
it.
gently grab Price and pull him back, be like, okay, Price, I think you're doing more harm than good right now. Just hang on. Or let go, rather.
I was gonna say that's the problem. That's what he's doing.
Kaido, you hang on. It's okay. I'll be like, whoa there, big guy. It's okay. You're all right. And just kind of like, kind of talking to you like a skittish horse.
I'm so sorry, Jin, by the way.
You're please, yes, just please no more hooves. Oh god.
Shouldn't have snuck up on me.
You're right. Sorry about that. Nice horsey.
I'm not a horse.
Nice
I mean,
centaur. Shit. Fuck.
to be fair, even if they came up to you right at your face, you probably still would have attacked them. So I don't know if sneaking up on you was the problem.
Getting a glare, and because of that, you're getting one of these.
Like, but you know, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it's like
I wasn't
intimidating
here,
right now.
so, and I'm just gonna slowly back my way up. Be like, you know, I'm glad you're back with us, Kaito. All's well.
Who
And
are you again?
I'm gonna reach down and I'm gonna grab some of this plant material and be like, here, you want a nice snack? Are you hungry?
You want me to eat a random bush?
I mean, it looks tasty, and I'm gonna start chewing on it. Be like, see?
I
See,
think you need
it's
to roll a
fine.
Constitution
I know,
saving throw
probably.
now.
Yeah.
Eating a random fucking bush plant.
Well, roll me a D100.
It's your under. Okay.
Okay, you're fine.
Okay. And then you might see me kind of grimacing a little bit, be like, some of these plants are really to my taste.
You
But
can see his
you
grip
know,
on his axe tighten.
like, okay, no snacks. No snacks. Snacks are fine. And I'm just gonna back up and put the plant like material back in the pot, just kind of like tuck it in.
Price let go yet, or is she still hanging on?
Yeah, did I succeed in pulling Price off of Kaito?
Price?
Yeah.
To what?
Hey, I mean, I guess Kalia just grabbed him and set him down. I don't know.
How long is he on edge, DM?
Well, that will. Well, basically one scene. So, Max, what are you doing in this time frame of commotion somewhere off in the distance?
I'm actually striking various poses with my aviators. I've got like 27 different sunglass techniques that I'm trying out on Elf Girl. And like, so we pan over to the montage, and I'm like, and then I just give him one of these, and I like flip my glasses into my hair, and then give her a wink, and then turn around, and then I'm like, or maybe, and it's just me doing a bunch of sunglass poses.
Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Dun, 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 dun. All right. So I had already rolled the duration, so that's one scene. So
Also,
at
do you
this
have
point, the rage
anything
went
to
in.
eat?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have anything to eat?
She scoops up a handful of like pretty healthy looking soil.
Is she offering it?
Yep.
I will accept this, but I will let you know as soon as it touches my lips, I'm gonna vomit all over you, and this will have been your doing. Do you understand?
You have no idea how hard you just made me cough and now I'm dying.
Well, nutrients on nutrients.
Yeah, you eat that dirt, Max.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the dirt out of her hands, and then I'm just gonna like it's gonna explode into a fog all around us, and just actually let this be the semantics for a spell that I like to cast.
Yep.
Oh, I don't have any third level spell slots left because we never took a long rest.
You
All
were
right,
too
so I
busy
don't-
adventuring.
I
We
don't get
took a long rest. You didn't. You didn't want one.
Well, you guys'
We
rest.
only-
Well, you guys' rest would have been interrupted
Rest.
All
because
right, all she
initiative
gets is
interrupts
the
rest.
display of it. Just dirt everywhere, like a fountain.
A fountain of dirt.
All right, that's how I spend my turns.
I love Max.
Sunglass modeling and spitting dirt.
So at this point, the rage ends.
Okay. Turn it off.
And it's not.
Is
And
he
it's
still in that moment, or is he like back to the present?
oh, you're back to the present. I mean, the moment was the rage was really just something else. You got to add the flavor to it. So whether or not he's back in the present or not, I think I'll leave that to your devices.
Okay. I feel like someone needs to snap him out of it. Who wants to try? Who wants to get in your angry horse man?
Oh. Jin's right there.
I mean, so
Jin's
you
also
see
afraid.
Jin like practically like cowering in the corner. Hoofprints like probably in Jin's like forehead.
I wouldn't hit her in the head, but probably like in her like on her shirt. There's some obvious hoof marks.
But I'd imagine that at some point you become very aware of the damage that was done.
Oh, but he doesn't see who you think he's seeing. Oh no. He's gonna try backing up away from Jin, but since it's only the hallway, he's gonna end up here, and he's gonna turn and see Monty as the person he's been seeing him as. He's like, oh shit, no. Why am I surrounded?
Because you're with friends. Not surrounded, but with a group.
We have not been friends since the incident.
What incident? I've been with you guys for like 2 days.
Have you forgotten your goddamn cushion?
My what?
Concussion word.
Like, oh, concussion.
Sorry,
I didn't get a concussion.
I messed up the word, not kind of.
I didn't get a concussion.
You were in the
think you're
hospital
thinking
for
of-
2 weeks.
I was not in the hospital. I think you're thinking of someone else.
I'm like very upset and confused, and he's not okay.
Listen, Kaito, it's okay. I understand we just went through a really stressful situation. Let's do some deep breathing together, okay?
Breathing.
Mm-hmm. Breathe with me.
He's
In.
giving you a suspicious look, but he's
Come on,
gonna
breathe with me. In.
he'll follow.
And then out. Ah.
I don't want to.
and you
skipped the,
exhaling actually hurts because of all the acid damage.
He just starts coughing. Inhale. Exhale. Cough, 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 cough.
I'm not sure that's how that's supposed to happen.
Sorry, I got phlegm in my lungs still. Give me a minute. Ugh.
Jeremy, this isn't funny.
My name isn't Jeremy.
Yeah, it's funny. Jeremy.
My name is not Jeremy. My name is Montgomery. We are currently in a haunted house. We just fought a slime cube.
Yes, we don't know each other very well.
He's gonna
We're
jump
not-
like he forgot you were back there and like jump away again.
Sorry, my fault. It's all my fault. I shouldn't sneak up on you. I'm sorry. I'm Jin. Remember Jin? We just met.
Mm.
Don't you remember, Kaito? When we took that long rest together, and you gave me your blanket, your saddle blanket, because it was cold. You remember? Do you remember when we were walking down that long hallway together, and everyone was behind us, and we were protecting them from whatever may come forward? Do you remember flying down into the basement when you couldn't take the ladder because of your hooves? Do you remember flying everyone back and forth? You're not with Jeremy right now. You're with me, Monty, and Kalia, and Jin, and Price. And I'm sure the others are around here somewhere too. Max and Vald. And I'm not missing someone, am I? And he looks over to Kalia like, I'm not missing anyone, am I? That's everyone.
I mean, Price is there. Did you say Price?
Did I say Price? Okay, Price is here too.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Well, and I mean, aside from Max, who's back at the other lady.
But yeah, you're here with us, with friends.
Yeah,
In a really hostile environment, but with friends.
yeah, you're safe as we can be at the moment.
He's gonna look very confused for a few minutes. And at some point, his hand lifts and like presses against his forehead, like he's got a massive headache going on. He's like, I think something was in my head.
Something was in your head.
I don't know.
What do you remember?
I wasn't seeing you guys as you.
Well, did you see us as someone else then? Do you think it was like some kind of illusion?
I don't know. I don't understand magic stuff. I don't know if it was in my head or if it was something.
No one
It's
else here
going-
looked different to me. So it could have been in your head.
Shit, I hurt somebody again.
Yes.
I'm all right. I mean, it's fine.
Thankfully, you went after one of the toughest of our group. Way to hold on there, Jen.
Yes, it's fine. Dated a girl who's a barbarian once. These sort of things sort of happen.
I shouldn't be around others.
I would disagree. I think being around your friends is probably what's going to keep you safer. We'll
I
talk you
just
down if need be.
Attacked my friends.
Well,
Yeah.
we
And
don't
we didn't
really know
flee.
each other that much. It's all right.
You're not helping.
We brought you
Mm,
back. And we'll bring you back each time.
Yeah. We're
That's
not
what
going to
friends do.
abandon you just because you lash out every once in a while.
You're working through something.
And we're here for you. We're not going to just leave you to your own devices when you're clearly not right in the head. We'll stay with you.
Jim, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Here. He's gonna hand you one of his health potions.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
I just kicked your ass. Yes, I do.
Well, I mean,
I already
I
took it
can-
off my sheet. You take it.
it's all right. Thank you. I'm sorry for sneaking up on you. And
No, I think the problem was you weren't you. I saw you as
Right.
Lars.
Oh,
It's a long story. I don't want to go into right now.
that's very fair. Very fair.
Do you need help adding the health potion to your sheet?
Yeah.
Cube, take it away.
Yep.
Where did Price go? Shouldn't he be beside Kalia since you pried him off?
No, thank you.
I pictured he was just standing next to you guys. I just didn't want to stand in the cube.
I mean, it's
we're
dead,
outside
so
of the hallway.
Yeah, but if I mean, like, I don't think I'd be on top of it. Like, yeah. So
No, we're outside of the hallway. You'd be over like here or somewhere with Kalia, wouldn't you? She pried you off? Or
yeah,
did you
just move that out of the way. There you go.
or did you kind of just like let go type thing? Okay, if you just like, oh, I just want to understand. I want to understand what happened. I'm sorry. So, what
Oh.
now? Instead of just staring at me, what are we doing?
should we go check on the elf lady?
Max was still back there, I think. I don't think he came.
Yeah, so we should probably go check on the elf lady then, huh?
Probably.
Yes. Sort of my charge, and then I sort of abandoned her. That wasn't very good of me.
You didn't abandon her. I mean, giant cube. Kind of takes
Yes.
precedence.
Right. I definitely had nothing to do with stumbling into the giant gelatinous cube to begin with.
Weren't you guys sleeping?
No, we were on watch.
I'm not a
Oh.
I'm not a snitch.
But saying you're not a snitch makes you a snitch. Something happened.
Hey, oh, you should ask dear Max about that one.
Of course.
Whatever he says is very true and fine.
He's very good at stretching the truths away. All right. Shall we then?
Also, he found some new glasses that he's real happy about.
He said something about a pillow. I only sort of listened as I ran by. Monty?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry.
No,
Oh yes,
no,
of course.
you don't have
I
to.
thought I was standing in the room. I thought I was
No,
standing in the way.
I'm not out to hit anybody, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's not a problem. You needed help, and I could provide it. That's all that matters.
Wish I knew where my head went and why. Right,
Bryce
let's
is
go.
gonna Bryce is gonna like scurry under Kaito's legs.
Oh,
Also,
sorry.
Auntie. He's
Mhm.
gonna kind of sweep his hat off and he's gonna hold it with both hands and kind of like look up like sad puppy dog. I'm sorry for Thorn whipping you in the face.
Thorn
It's
whipped him in the face.
No,
Mm.
well, it was
more
situational.
like in
You
my
would've-
ass, but
You would have.
Got you in the
Yeah.
ass.
from behind at least.
I've told you, Price, you're an ass man.
How can I
it's-
not be? I'm literally.
I know, right?
That's all I see every day.
Oh, that's where you're going
Everyone's
with that.
butt is at my eye level.
You want to sit on the saddle? Get a break?
I don't know.
It's quite all right,
I don't
Price.
think you knew who I was for a second, but
No, I saw the old team.
well,
Mhm.
you got the new team now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got us.
I do. Sorry again. You sure you're okay, Jen?
Oh, yes. Am I standing too close? I don't mean to stand too close.
You're okay. I do feel a little cornered though.
Oh, right. Well, then I'll just go right there, and I'll just, just sort
Why
of
don't
wait.
Why don't we just go check on the lady and Max, and where is Wald?
He's been there the
he
whole
is.
time.
He was not in the light, and I don't have dark vision. I didn't see him until I stepped over here. Oh, there he is. Were you just? Oh, how much of that did you see? You know what? Don't answer that. I'm walking away.
Bald's just prone in the bushes, invisible.
I was avoiding the conflict because I didn't know if I needed to get involved.
Did we just go out a window?
I always go out the
We
window.
go through the door and then in the window.
Hey.
So as everyone is kind of like coming inside, right? I've been pacing back and forth, and it's at this point that I whip my sunglasses off, right? Like for theatrics, and I'm just talking to this captivated elf, whatever, dirt-eating girl, and I'm just in the middle of a monologue, and I say, and so it was me by myself, and my 9 children, they were tied up in the back of this ice cave where there's a frozen dragon beneath the lake. Kozik, Zed, Raoul, Cha, some kind of robot gorilla, they were already defeated, coughing up blood, especially that dirty pirate boy we found. And standing above them is the Mimic King, Lich of the town of David. And who was I? What was I to do? A father of 9, a simple baker, right? You might think, well, a baker can't make a difference, right? And then and then I turn around and say, oh, hey guys.
Telling stories again, huh?
Sounds like a good one.
Reciting history.
Uh-huh.
Jin sort of sits
Hey, we're here. What did I
cross-legged
miss?
next to
Only
Yeah,
2
just
people would
telling
even know
stories
any of
again.
those references in here.
Nope.
Rainy, I'm trying to D&D.
And that's
I'm
how I
okay.
escaped the Feywild.
You were in the Feywild.
Oh, for a long time. It's where my ship crashed. Kind of.
Awkward hallway dances is going on up here. Rainy, I need to do stuff. Okay, I'm alright.
Silly Rainy.
Well, usually she alerts me when I'm having a sugar crash, but I had dinner. And I don't feel like I'm having a sugar crash. I feel okay. I'm getting extra leg jabs right now, though. She's gone now. I don't know. We'll know in 10 minutes if my sugar crashes or not. Sorry.
You didn't know I was from the Feywild?
No, you mentioned space at one point on accident, though.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
A lot of things you say doesn't make a lot of sense.
Maybe to you. Is your head okay?
No, but it's not anything to worry about.
That's all right. We all go through stuff, and then I underhand toss him the pillow. This is for
Yeah.
you.
Oh god, let me see if I can catch this thing.
Athletics for catching?
I mean, if somebody's just tossing, underhanding it.
Okay, I catch the thing.
And then I
I'm
turn
like,
back
oh.
to the elf girl, and I say,
And they never mess with the rascals ever again.
and I just start snapping.
Do I add a pillow to my inventory now? I'll do it.
Yeah, you can. Not like an actual item to import. Just add a pillow.
It is.
Adding.
It's a magic pillow. Sleep with it.
How do I add an item again? Plus, maybe?
So inventory. And then
Item 5E validation error. What?
so
Type may
in
not
your
be undefined detected one package system D&D 5E3 blah 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 blah.
so in your inventory,
Mm-hmm.
at the bottom right, there's a little plus sign.
Mm-hmm.
You click that, and it should let you just add like a equipment or loot or tool or weapon. And you can hit create new item.
It keeps saying item 5E validation error.
Loot. Let's say pillow. Create.
I guess.
Weird. Let me do it. Oh, there you go. There's
Yeah,
a
I'll
pillow.
let you do it. But yeah, I'll put the error thing in there. It's giving me
It could just be a permission thing
that.
for creating stuff.
I don't know. I have a pillow now. Hurrah. You have to pay him over You guys make me sad. Alright, thank you. Sorry, derailed us again.
So you're all back in the room.
I would like to sleep.
Sleep?
Can we-
Oh, I could go for a sleep now too.
That sounds like a great idea. Whose turn is it to watch guard?
Oh, do you mean like leave you guys here and like wander around and open doors and get in big fights while half the party is sleeping?
I
That
immediately look to Jin as Kalia says this, and I just shake my head slowly and tisk.
Right, all my fault. Sorry.
and I'm gonna hold my hand up toward Jin, be like, no, you don't need to apologize. We all know whose idea that was. And I'm gonna stare daggers at Max. Be like, it's fine, Max. You just rest. I'm sure there's gonna be someone here to guard you, unlike somebody that was here to guard us. And I'm just gonna kind of narrow my eyes at him, be like, just kidding.
I was gonna say everybody abandoned this lady who likes to eat dirt except for me. And I've been and I show the dirt, I scrape it off my tongue and like flick it on the floor.
Max,
See,
do you
I had
have
to eat
any
this.
idea what that thing was and how dangerous it was? You could have lost Monty or anyone that was in that hallway. This isn't a joke. This place is dangerous.
Oh, did I go down the hallway? Is that what you think happened?
I don't know what happened.
Okay, so just making accusations. Got it.
Jen says
We
nothing and
also
just
sorry. No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm just like Jen's gonna say nothing and just starts anxiously scooping up even more dirt more quickly and just putting it on the elf girl.
I didn't make any accusations. I'm just saying that was a dangerous situation. Someone could have died.
Yeah, it's a good thing I came back and got everybody.
But why were you all off in the first place?
We were on patrol, and then two people who will remain nameless got a little carried away.
On patrol. Why were you on
Yeah.
patrol? You're supposed to be watching the room and keeping an eye out right outside the door, not patrolling anything.
Look, if that's how you want to do it when it's your shift, have at it.
I'm just gonna look at Jen and be like, Jen, you aren't snitching. Just yes or no. Were daggers in locks involved? Uh-huh. And then I'm gonna look at Maxie and be like, Max, you are
Not
correct.
by me.
Your
Hands
friend.
are in the air, palms out.
Uh-huh.
I didn't pick anything with a dagger.
You know, I do believe you're telling the truth there. However, I don't believe you weren't involved.
Who did you get to break the door then?
I pointed Monty.
He didn't tell me that he was on patrol and that he should have been in a room until after the door was broken. And then I suggested we go back to where everyone was sleeping.
I was saying that the whole time too.
Everything Pierce just said.
We're lucky no one had anything bad happen. Terribly, anyway. I mean, Monty did get hurt. But
So, are we gonna try this again?
If it's fine with everybody else, I would like all the credit, but none of the blame.
Yeah, that's
what
not
credit?
with anybody, actually.
Credit for what?
Saving
Tell
the
me.
day.
What day was
no.
saved? What did you do to save the day?
Well, the way I understood it, Monty went headfirst into a dangerous hallway, got himself trapped in some kind of ooze, and somebody, I can't remember who it was, had the wherewithal to almost break their legs running back here as fast as they could to wake up everybody. You know, as opposed to like splitting the party and then trying to take things on ourselves. I was like, no, we're a team and everybody needs to be informed.
So I'm just
You're
gonna
welcome.
and I'm gonna be like, so basically whatever Max says when something happens, you can believe the opposite. Makes it easy.
No, I believe he ran all the way back here to get us.
Yes,
Just
but
like he runs from every battle.
but it was his idea, I'm sure, to split the party and go check things out. That's what
Jen,
I'm saying.
is that how you remember things? See? Exactly. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go take my rest because I need it after those heroics. And I'm going to sleep next to my best friend, Jen. Don't cover me in dirt.
She starts just one hand putting dirt on Elf Girl, one hand putting dirt on Max. Just dirt everywhere.
Burying him for good measure. Well, I'm just gonna sigh and shake my head and turn to Monty and say, I'm just really glad you're okay. And I'm glad, Kaito, you made it out okay as well. And Price, thank goodness nothing happened to you either. And you, Jin, you are new to our group, so you got to look at what people say and what people do, and if it doesn't match, you may want to not always believe them. But we'll do our best to keep looking out for you a little bit better than
You
we
need
have
help
so far.
burying Max?
Oh, it's all right. I think I learned a lot this evening.
Well, I'm glad you were at least all there to at least keep Max somewhat out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. Definitely
But-
wasn't aiding and abetting or anything like that.
Yeah, we're not going to blame you for any of those actions that happened because it's obvious that you were just trying to go along with what you thought you were expected to do. So water under the bridge.
And she did an amazing job. Don't let anyone tell you different.
I thought you
You
were
know
going
what?
to sleep.
That is the first truthful thing you've said in a
He
little bit.
says with his eyes closed. Hands like makeshift pillow behind underneath his head, right? His feet are crossed like at the ankle, right? And he's still like talking, but like feigning like he's going to sleep.
Who did
Jenna's-
Price cure wound on?
While everyone's
Monty?
talking, Price is gonna. It was like as soon as Kali was saying to Monty, that we're glad that he's okay. Price is gonna walk over and just kind of like double down on that. Be like, oh yeah, we're glad to have you. And he's gonna kind of like pat Monty on like the arm, probably because he's probably trying to pat his shoulder, but it's just like can't reach. So, I mean, that was pretty crazy. Are we sleeping now?
think so.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and rest. Val and I'll keep an eye on things.
Okay.
Well, hey,
Change my setting.
in the other room that Max was totally not leading Jin into to try and steal things, I found this. And he's gonna hold out this pearl. And yeah, I guess hand it to Kalia or Vald. Whoever's gonna be up
Ooh.
that could potentially identify it. I don't
The
know what
moment
it
I
is.
saw something shiny, you blink
Yeah.
and I'm like right next to you.
Holy shit. Okay, yeah, you can have it.
Oh,
What is she, a
thanks,
magpie?
Bryce. A little bit.
Just stretchy armed over there.
I would have been reaching out when you said you have something, and then as soon as I see it shiny and she's going for, I just put my hand straight
It's like
down. Like,
in the
okay.
blink of an eye. Yeah. Well, you I guess see if you can figure out what that is.
Well, this is so pretty. Look at how shiny it is. Cubed, would I roll investigation or
Let me go settle in.
history or something to try and identify it?
That's Arcana, and that's at least in spending an hour with it to study it.
Okay. Well, I can do that. I mean, we're going to be unlike some in our party who will remain temporarily nameless. I plan to sit with the party while they rest, at least for the most part, not travel too far. I'm going to turn to Price, be like, before you settle off, could I get a high five of guidance while I take a look at this thing?
Oh yeah.
Thank you. As he's probably settling in, I'll give him a little high five. Boom.
Price being old but still trying to be cool, he'll like explode it after. You know how people do like fist bumps and then it used to be cool to explode it, but
Right.
we don't do that anymore.
I'll do that too. I'll be like,
He'll be
Wait,
like,
how did Kalia get advantage on that?
I clicked the wrong thing. But the first roll was the 19.
Oh. Oh, okay. You didn't need that guidance after all.
I didn't.
So everybody nestling in.
Y'all. Although,
All right.
I guess it can't hurt. All right, so I got 22. Just because I have it.
All right, so hold on. People transferring stuff means I have to go through the thing and move a bunch of things. Hold on. So I gotta get the item, and then I
I'm
gotta.
just gonna curl up right next to Corinna for the night.
Won't let me drag it. I want to identify it. There we go. So what you have here is what they call a Pearl of Power.
Ooh.
Basically, think of it like a spell storing pearl. So when this pearl is in your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain one expended spell slot. If the expended spell slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you've used a pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna tuck that
That's huge.
safely in my pocket, and I'm gonna give it back to Price when he comes up. But that would be perfect for him. Or Val. In fact, I'll turn to Val and ask, "Hey, do you struggle with having enough spell slots?"
Spell slots, as
or
in
Flint verbiage.
like
I don't know.
What is that like? Spell slots, as in spells
So-
available to cast, or
Like the spells per day. So, like for a warlock, you get yours on the short rest. Everybody else has to do the long rest for those.
okay. But what's it mean? Does it get an extra spell cast, or
So you essentially get to regain one expended spell slot. So if, say, Price used his Dispel Magic, which is the highest level spell, which I believe is a 3rd level, he could use the Pearl of Power and it would instantly recharge that slot. So he regain that 3rd level spell slot again.
I think it would be equally beneficial, because I can cast everything at my highest spell level.
Yeah,
I have
but
very limited casts. So
you only get 2 spell slots.
that's
Whereas some of us get 8 right now.
Yeah.
So I think
I
for
guess-
you, it's giving you 33% more bang for your buck. You know,
that actually, yeah, that does, because I need just more casts.
you were
'Cause I
way
can
more
cast
limited than us.
everything at the highest level.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, here.
The trade-off is warlocks get to recharge all of their spell slots in the short rest.
I got a bio break. I'll be
All
back.
2 of them.
Well, maybe if you end up not needing it and Price does, I mean, you could always give it needs it. But
That-
for see if that could probably be useful, at least if with all the craziness that it seems like we're running into.
Yeah, that yeah, okay. Yeah, if Price needs it, I can give it to him. But if we're in battle, it's probably better for me to have it, so I can use him. I can have one more offensive spell if needed. But
Well,
if
I'll-
we need like another Dispel Magic for something, then he could use it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It does count as an attunement, so you'd have to.
Oh.
That'd be one of your 3 attunement slots.
Attunement. I'm not familiar.
You can attune to like 3 magic items. Not all magic items need attunement, but for the ones that do, you can only be attuned to 3 at a time. So it would take up like one of those slots.
Is it on the player sheet at all?
So you're
Yeah,
taking it.
should have a cog sign next to like the equip sign on, like it's kind of to the right of charges in your equipment. To me, it might be supposed to look like a sun, but to me, it looks like a cog, and it'll say like attuned, and then at the very top of that on your inventory page, mine says like 2 out of 3 attunement because I'm attuned to some psychic absorbing tattoos and a ring of protection.
Okay. I don't think I'm attuned to anything.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah.
Field scale mail. Okay. I hear you over there Typing frantically, Kalia. All right. So long rest. Who's taking watch?
I
Looks
can
like
take.
Kaito's doing some stuff, but
I'll take first watch because I'm rested and Vald is attuning to his pearl. Kaito's chatting with Monty, so I'll take first watch.
I was gonna ask too, like, is this an extension of the rest that we had before, or is this just gonna be a brand new watch?
it would have to be brand
Or
new.
brand new
Because
rest.
the
Okay.
mechanic is if an initiative happens, or basically if initiative happens, or other extenuating circumstances that
It interrupts
interrupts.
it. Yeah.
So the 8 hours starts all over again now.
Yeah, good job, Max. And this is why we don't split the party on long rest. From here on out. We'll just have to have Kaito like tie you up. Tie you to something and make you stay put.
Jin casts Entangle on him in her sleep.
Brilliant.
I mean, technically that happened just before he got into this room.
It did.
Yeah.
That was the reason for the long rest.
Oh,
Do I need to roll anything for my watch?
A perception.
Let's see what we got.
Well, I mean, Max could probably wander off on his own because
Hey,
he when he did that before, he almost got himself killed.
that's true.
I was just following Jin and Price.
No,
They were the
Time
mistake.
before that.
No, you were not. Nice try.
The rest before that, when you wandered
even
off
remember
by
that.
yourself.
It was a short rest, and
The short
Bald
rest.
was
Oh,
using
and then
that time
Yeah.
for a ritual. Yeah.
So on a 27, nothing. Karina's still very much awake. She doesn't seem to really sleep. But she's just chilling in her little planter, covered in dirt.
Well, since there's nothing crazy happening, I'll go over and just talk quietly because I don't want to disturb, Jin and Max sleeping. And just check in on her. How are you doing? I'll pull out my water flask, be like, do you want some water?
All right.
I'll hand it over to her.
Oh, not gonna pour it on her.
Well, I don't want to be rude and assume. I'm not Max. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
She just has a lot of dirt, like, just all around her, on top of her. She's just chilling.
Does she drink from it or does she pour the flask on herself?
She'd probably just pour it on top of her.
Awesome. They're like, well, that answers that.
So
Well-
slightly muddy, Karina.
I mean, if she's comfortable, I guess that's all that matters. I'm sure mud's pretty nutritious, Why not? I'm gonna sit on the edge of the planter and turn to her and be like, hey, you wanna see something cool? And I'll open up my satchel and show her the kitten in there. Like, have you ever seen one of these?
No. What is it?
I have no idea. But he's really cute. We kind of ended up having to rescue him. Long story, but he doesn't seem to want to eat anything and just been hanging out. And I'm going to kind of pet its head a little bit. Just checking to see if anybody else knows what this thing is.
So you go to pet its head, and it does what cats like to do, where it like sniffs your finger first. But unlike what cats like to do, the little tentacles sticking out of its back kind of latch onto you. But they're the equivalent of it kitty bapping at you.
I'm gonna like move my finger around and kind of like play with it, like bat it back with my fingertip, just gently. Be like, yeah, you're ferocious, huh? I'll just hang out and play with the kitten for a bit and keep an ear out. That's all I'm doing.
Well, nothing really happens on your watch.
All right.
The only thing is it's a little chilly in here, but you know that's on account of the door being broken open and windows being shattered.
Right. Well, and if nobody's really shivering, I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Okie dokie. I believe that was the only watch, so nothing happens. So you all would effectively get your long rests in. There's 2. Yeah.
Oh, it's better.
Everybody feel rested?
Much.
Good. Now we can keep exploring this place.
Oh, this is the first time I haven't slept in my shop in a while.
Why didn't you sleep
Do
in
you,
your
do you
shop?
do you check your shop? Are you worried?
He's gonna as yeah, it's like as Price is waking up and he's realizing he's just kind of like hunched over next to this plant. He's gonna open up his briefcase. You see him just crawl in head first and
Give me
disappear.
as soon as you open that, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
As the second you open that case, there is a fucking angry ass scooter
Scooter,
just like
Scooter, I'm
biting at you.
sorry.
Just
Didn't
angry
heed of your
honks.
feather. I was trying to wake up Kaito.
Snap, snap, snap.
Wait.
Okay.
You tried to wake me up?
This was like a couple sessions ago when you had
Oh.
fallen asleep, and I
Uh,
plucked a goose feather and tickled your nose. Um. How's everything going? Oh God, Scooter, you made a mess. I'm sure there's just a briefcase sitting open in the corner, and everyone is just hearing this come from this briefcase.
Jen is sort of
It's like
sitting up, cross-legged, staring, bewildered.
it's so Price like pulled out the suitcase and then climbed into it, and then you guys hear like angry honks, like Price trying to calm. I mean, most of you know Scooter trying to calm him down, and you hear like snapping noises and like wings flapping, and maybe the suitcase itself is like kind of scooting around the floor, like a little bit. Price evading an angry ass goose.
I picture the suitcase scooting around a bit enough to like it's like kind of like violently shifting every once in a while till the lid just closes. Few moments later, then you just hear like muffled like shut up. Probably a few moments later, it calms down. The briefcase stops shifting.
The
And,
honkening.
yeah, the lid slowly raises, and Bryce doesn't have his hat on anymore, and his hair's all fucked up. His beard's like scraggly. Like, everything's great. Good morning. Okay. It's gonna climb out and close the briefcase and shut it and latch it.
Some goose case you've got there.
That's Scooter. He's my battle goose.
Your battle goose.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you haven't met Price's Scooter yet?
You haven't met Scooter?
I don't think so.
This might not be a good time, but well, when's a better one? He's gonna click the briefcase back open it up, and he'll step back, and he'll just kind of whistle. Scooter.
Let me grab this creature. There it is. Do 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 do.
It's been a while.
Honk.
Oh, that is a massive goose.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh,
That's my buddy.
majestic.
So you see this very large, winged creature emerge, and it is terrifying.
Kaido's gonna lean over to Monty like, that goose will fuck up a race. Just so you know.
That goose
Do you
will
remember?
what?
I was racing somebody and Scooter decided to walk into the way and I almost tripped over him. Like I said,
Oh.
you'll ruin a race.
I thought you
We ended
said
up
right,
tying.
not race.
No. What do
And
you
I was
mean ruin
wondering
a
if you
race?
meant you were going to cook him.
No, no, rice. Oh, God, okay, yeah, no, I said race. He'll ruin a race.
Okay, that's why I was confused.
It's all right.
Good,
No,
we'll get
I'm
that
not
cleared up.
cooking no
though.
goose.
Don't cook the goose. It's
I'm not gonna
massive.
cook the goose.
Although, to be fair, I could see him ruining the rice if you did try to put him in it.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
And actually, as it appears, it's holding Price's hat in its beak, kind of shaking its head back and forth.
I'm gonna need that back, Scooter.
Ah,
What was that?
ah.
I'm assuming when he honks that he the second time he might drop it. Price is gonna
Yeah.
like catch it and put it on. But yeah, this is Scooter. He used to pull the wagons until we met Kaito, and Kaito, I think, enjoys it more.
What do I
and
enjoy? What?
pulling the
Do you
cart.
enjoy pulling wagons?
Oh, yeah, it's a good workout.
Huh.
I'm still trying to figure out a way to get it hitched up.
Kaito used
take
to
it on my
strap
morning
the
run.
wagon on to his saddle in the mornings to go for a run, just for extra resistance.
Yeah, it's a good workout. You're acting like that's strange. Is it strange?
I don't do it, but
Well, you were
I'm-
also not built to run like I am.
okay.
That sounds
Well,
wrong. I
good
didn't,
morning,
I
everybody.
didn't mean that the way it sounded. I'm gonna shut up now.
Oh.
Yeah. Good morning. Right. I should. Now I'll shut up.
Morning, Kaito. Nice to meet you, Scooter.
Oh, morning, Jin. Sorry again about last night.
Oh, you're good. Not even a bruise on me. That Scooter got
about
closer.
good.
Yes, it's all
Oh, he's
good.
fine. He's fine. Don't pet him.
All right.
It's like wrestling.
I'm gonna
Scooter.
cast animal friendship on Scooter.
Let's see.
How does that work? OOC, so Scooter is Price's wild companion.
Oh.
Looks like Scooter needs to make a DC 14.
Oh shit.
Scooter's not a beast.
Oh, Scooter's not a beast. All right. Well, Jin attempts to cast animal friendship and fails and scratches her head. Does this enrage Scooter?
He seems unaffected and unawares.
Nice. What
Yeah.
is Scooter exactly? He
Oh yeah,
looks like
Scooter,
a
go for a walk. That's exactly. Yep.
Goes over to his
I told
planter
him to.
and just knocks it
I
over.
told him to do that. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fuck
Breaking
that
shit
plant
now.
up. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's true. I think
Not
he
in this
might have
place.
learned a bit from you.
I'm just glad he's not
When
still
you said-
really mad at me over the race.
Well,
Unless he is. I don't actually know.
probably just always mad. I think that's a constant
Does he actually
state.
miss pulling the wagon? You think?
Maybe.
I hear big plotting whip.
Be careful. Oh,
Hi, Scooter.
He just looks
Hi,
at you.
buddy.
beady red eyes.
I'm just gonna step back.
Scooter's just roaming around the room. The terror that he is.
Just the largest goose that has ever been seen.
Jim pulls her feet in tighter as he gets close and just sort of sitting
I
there.
still
with
want to
her.
wrestle him one day.
So, how's everybody doing?
Better. My head's no longer pounding.
Good, good. Corinna, how are you feeling? How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, good.
So what's our plan now? Max even awake? Feed him some dirt. I hear he loves that.
All right. And Jen immediately takes a scoop of dirt and shoves it in his face.
Cute, are you even here?
Yeah, I'd actually
Good.
like to cast a 3rd level stink cloud as
Oh,
I
no.
spit up that dirt, and I'm gonna fill this whole fucking room.
Really?
We're gonna burn it right from the get go.
Oh, no.
Right there.
Oh,
Wow,
And you just
everybody
see-
but you and the goose.
that's gross.
And I just start spitting up like all sorts of dirt, and it just makes this putrid, foggy,
Oh.
dirty. It's very gritty, like you can feel it in your teeth as it blows around like in a
Oh.
cyclone.
Fucking hell,
Oh.
Max.
Sorry,
Fucking-
somebody put something nasty in my mouth, and that's what happens every single
Ugh.
time.
What's everyone's problem? Oh God.
Do we not smell that?
It takes time to,
Ugh.
to settle and like kind of get to
Ugh.
Price's level.
Oh,
Can-
God.
Can she not move?
She
Max,
seems,
that was so rude.
She seems unaffected by it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I agree. It was
Ugh.
so rude.
Morning.
Can you
Why
turn
do
it
you like
off?
that?
So,
Mm.
do we have to go through that to get to where we were going?
It's a door north. We can go that way.
Yeah,
Doesn't that
that's a good
lead-
idea.
Pretty sure that goes outside.
That we can go all the way the fuck around. I'm not going. I'm not. No. Not going through that again. Not
Max,
doing it.
yeah, let's say. Otherwise, you're welcome to lead the way through it. Thank you. All right. So let's
Oh, it
go
doesn't
check out-
affect me, but thank you.
Mhm. So, what were the other rooms that were over here? Since it looks like you guys were headed down a pretty interesting hallway. Should we keep going the way you had started?
Talking to you, Montgomery.
Oh, what?
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm talking to all of you. Should we go check
Well-
out that hallway where the ooze was?
Well, Max looked through one
sure.
room and he started knocking over a whole bunch of stuff, which is why I left this room during watch to go see what sort of danger he had gotten himself into, and then well, um apparently everyone's left.
Yep.
All right, Scooter,
Sorry, Bryce.
back in the case.
Ah, kind of walks away from you.
Scooter,
Okay.
Ah.
he's got his briefcase just open, just walking towards
Back in the
Scooter.
hallway, right? Why am I the only one here? Y'all need to move faster.
Well, I'm
Scooter.
interested. I didn't get to really look at these fungus, these mushrooms the first time around. They're so cool.
Hallway.
Let's see. I want to investigate them. Those are some cool mushrooms. That's about all I can tell. Yeah. I'll haul it down to Kaito, be like, hey, did anybody look in here? And there's just, this is the room where all that stuff's on the floor that
Kaido no longer sees you because he doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, fair. All right. I want to investigate in here and see if there's, is this a chest over here?
It's an
He was
open
dead,
chest,
right?
and there's stuff strewn about. Everything's knocked over. Tables are flipped. Tools are on the ground.
The cube
Do I
is dead,
find
right?
anything cool? Yeah,
Nope.
the ooze is dead. Oh, nope. Nothing cool? Okay.
This place has been searched thoroughly and ransacked.
Is the cube dead?
Yeah, it's just the you just
Okay.
can't see the skull over because it's such a bright token.
Okay.
Ooh. Careful,
Grenade.
Kaito. Let's go slow. Let's see if we see anything down here.
This is slow for me.
Hang on,
All
let me
right.
see. Wait, before you go any further, Kaito, hang on.
Okay.
All right, so you two are
And I'm-
down there.
And I'm going to also be checking the ceiling because I've learned my better on that. So, yeah. And then I'll wait for everybody else to catch up.
Corinna, do you want to come with us as we explore the rest of this house, or do you feel safer waiting here?
He just kind of shrugs.
Hey, elf lady, can I ask you a question?
All right.
So how did you get here?
I was born here.
You were born here. Okay. Do you know why the house might possibly be trying to eat us?
She puts like a finger on her chin and seems like she's deep in thought.
Mm-hmm. Bryce is just mimicking what she's doing.
No, but it's been a while since any of the caretakers have made their way around.
Oh, well, are you sure? There was one right outside when we walked in.
Oh?
Yeah, older fella. He had a weird kind of robe on.
What did he look like?
Kind of skinny and grizzly. He had like a weird vibe about him. Sometimes he was just kind of normal, and then other times he was really weird. Had like an odd laugh, and voice would change sometimes. You know that guy?
Based on your description, she shakes her head.
Can I do like a history check to see if I'm missing something?
Sure. History. You're able to recall like more detailed facial features. You know, older, very well, obviously seemed unhealthy, but that might not necessarily be pertaining to you know, what they actually like, what their face looks like. You probably just describe like his face in detail.
Did we get it? I guess with a 17 because I don't remember if we got a name, but if we did, would I remember that with the 17?
Yeah. And you sort of describe the features, like, the shape of the face, the cheeks, the nose, etc., etc. Oh, he would come by once in a while, but he wasn't the owner's.
Oh, no, he didn't claim to own the place. But well, did he show up for a certain occasion?
No, back when I was first capable of speech and sight. Sounds, just how you describe him seems very familiar. But like I said, it must have been much younger then, and that was when the masters were around.
And so they're not around anymore?
I haven't heard them in a very long time.
Hmm. Well, yeah, are you fit to travel? I mean, we could. Are you trying to stay here? What's your plan?
Well, I believe she wanted help leaving this place if she could, because it's all gone very sour around here.
I was told there is a town nearby. Something interesting. I've never been to a town.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we're all well, not all of us, but um most of us, holy shit. Actually, a few of us are from Delruth.
Not me. I'm from Dill.
Didn't you say David?
No.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I caught the end of that story. Okay, well, Dale it is, because you never tell a lie.
Not more than once, just like lightning.
And you pee standing up, which we see all too often.
Yep. Speaking of which, I gotta go find the bathroom.
Oh,
and I'm gonna open this door to the north and take a whiz outside.
So, if we're trying to get you out of here, I don't know where everyone else went, but that door leads outside. Are we trying to leave or are we trying to explore more? We should probably get everyone else. Ball, do you know, Monty, where'd everyone go?
They said they were going back to the hallway that we found the cube in.
Why the fuck are we going? Oh,
I don't know.
oh, that's not good. Kaito's really fast too.
Yeah.
And Max is gone forever.
Max goes
Should
forever
we
anyway.
try to catch up with them? Something. Don't split the party.
Yeah, we should try and catch up with them. Are we going to leave I'm sorry, I didn't think I caught your name.
Karina.
Karina. Rena, were you going to stay here and wait for us, or did you want to come with?
It seems like you have things you wish to do, and I'd rather not be here anymore.
Okay. Until we're ready to leave, I can't guarantee that you'll be safe.
Come with us for now, Karina, and then once they've taken care of business here, you'll have a full escort into town.
And she starts to stand up. Which
How much
she has
dirt
no
is
problem.
falling off of her?
All of it.
It's a lot.
She probably looked like she was covered in anthill, like up to her neck, just pile of dirt.
And she stands. Yeah, just she stands up. Doesn't really dust herself off. Still covered in dirt. Maybe a little bit of like dried mud. And you know what? She like shakes her hair out, and just like, you know, those supermodel commercials, it kind of flows in the wind. You have no idea what kind of moisturizer she uses for her hair, but it must be all natural.
Jen's just standing there.
Maybe it's
smell the
Maybelline.
cake. Well, you look great, Karina.
Thank you. Well, to my understanding,
Serena, you
the
have
outside is
an
right there.
herbal essence about you.
It's only natural that the druids be enthralled.
Is this a mirror?
A what?
A mirror? Right.
I see nothing there.
I see a silver frame and bear claws, like the top of a mirror.
Oh, I kind of see something. I guess it was meant to be like on the wall decoration or something like that.
Oh, that's just a planter. I had to zoom in. Just the empty planter.
Alrighty. Are you ready to go?
I suppose so.
Alright, let's get going then.
Come along, Karina.
Oh, hey, Miss Jim, could you come over here and pick this lock for us?
All right. Wait. What lock? Oh, this lock.
This one. Mhm.
You got the dagger? We doing it that way, or how are we doing this?
I don't know what you're in. I'd like to palm the dagger to them. Like, there's not many people to snitch on us anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of cover it with my hand, right, and just slip it into yours.
Which dagger?
Not yours.
Oh yeah, not the special dagger. It's just we keep going in and out of this window, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could just use a door like a normal person?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll give it a shot. Normal, right? Or is he helping really good again?
Just normal. Because disadvantage with the dagger. But just normal. So you get your dagger in there and wiggle it around. It's almost like you have some thieves' tools.
Isn't it weird that when you don't help, this works?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, that makes 3 of us. And by the way, I'm somebody who will remain nameless may have been forbidden to do this. They could easily just lie and do it anyway. So I would look at that person and say, wow, they are true to their word if they're going to these leaps and bounds to not do that thing.
That person, however, yes, would be very honest in this moment. Karina, are you a snitch?
What's a snitch?
A
They
bad
get
monster.
stickies. Mm-hmm.
I don't believe I'm bad.
Look,
You
if your
don't
friend
seem
says,
like,
hey,
you don't seem like one based on, what
it's a tattletale.
the worst kind of monster.
Then I believe
It's a
one?
blabbermouth. It's a canary,
don't
a
have a
double crosser,
tail.
a fink, a
You
narc.
don't have a tail, so yeah, you couldn't really be a
How many
tattletale,
words for
right?
snitch do you have?
I mean, I could.
Still
And as you say, like, you don't have a tail, a vine starts to grow out of her back. It's a makeshift like tail.
Okay.
I could do that.
That's really neat.
Yes.
As she's spouting her tales, I'm still like a tipster, a turncoat, a weasel, a rat, a whistleblower, a stoolie, and he just keeps going.
No, I don't think I'm any of those. And then a vine reaches out and just opens the door, pushes the door open.
Oh, good.
All right, when you grow up in a bakery like I did, you learn a lot of words.
Oh, and I'm learning many as well.
Oh yes.
Shortcut.
Fungi room.
You now effectively save 1, 2, 3 spaces of movement.
We did it, guys. Where is everybody?
I would assume they are down this way.
So Karina moseys on through here and sees all the like mushrooms in here and the vibrant colors and the different plants and the planters. She like walks up to like touch a couple of them.
Can I do an investigation check on the mushrooms?
Nature.
Nature.
If you're trying to figure out like
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat the planters as I would the floor and just stomp right through them.
Jin's just curious about what types of mushrooms he says.
Insight check, Karina.
Like the insight check price.
I'd like to insight check Max.
So, Bryce, or I'm sorry, Pierce totally trusts Max.
That's what I'm getting. I think that little adventure we had has solidified this friendship. And so there are 4 of us on this half of the party that are just really vibing right now.
if only you can get Kaito on your side.
I've been trying. I want him that prize and everything.
One in that prize.
Yes, Karina just seems to be like inspecting like the mushrooms with curiosity.
I guess I didn't say it, but it's like Price at this point, seeing Karina walk around the room and what my insight would pertain to, um, Price would just be like, so you said you're pretty much from here. Have you never left that room?
Only with through feelers.
And that would be what my insight would be for. Because I didn't say anything, but like seeing her walk around the room, it just seemed like this is a new place to her. So I don't know what I would get with the 12, but
He's telling the truth.
okay.
Well, I can tell you that these mushrooms aren't from here.
Oh,
Oh, Karina is. Yes, you're of this place, but these mushrooms aren't. They're either from the Underdark or the Feywild.
don't know what
Well,
either of those are.
we're in neither of those places.
Must have been imported.
Interesting. And she'll just walk up to like a mushroom and pluck it.
Could they have been from David? That's in the Feywild.
Didn't you say Dale?
What? No.
Yeah, that'd be a silly name for a town.
That's a person's name. How? That's hardly a town.
But then she just kind of puts it back down and like she kind of looked at it, kind of like played with it, being very inquisitive. Change this.
Where do they
And-
go?
Yeah, you don't see them from where you are.
I suppose the hallway must have kept going past where we could see it.
Hey, Vald would see him now.
Over this way.
Oh,
As I carefully walk over the goo.
I mean, there's not much goo left. It's more like splattered pattern everywhere.
oh no.
Use your arrow keys.
Arrow keys?
Yeah.
Also, Max, give me a quick
Ah,
perception check.
WASD.
Deception or perception?
Perception.
Okay. Perception. It's terrible.
Perfect. Continue.
I'm gonna reach out to grab her hand since I'm always the one having to babysit.
She lets you.
All right, come on. I won't let anything happen to you. If you look over here to the left, these are the lights that turn on by themselves.
I'm
Oh.
Price.
And this is Pierce. He's a GDB.
The fuck is a GDB?
I don't know. It's song lyrics.
So looking down this hallway, it's just a big long hallway that seems like it turns eventually. Like a good 65 feet away before it turns.
I can clear this hallway in 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, hold up.
1 for the
Cast magic,
stone.
detect
Wouldn't break the
magic.
wall. All the sconces seem to have magic to them. As, you know, they seem to be perpetually active. We're continuing forward. Looks like Vol's leading the charge now.
Oh, yeah, with my detect.
Ain't no magic other than the sconces.
Okay. Looks clear of magic so far. Anybody else can check for physical traps as we go?
I can. Cubed, how far down here would my perception apply?
I mean, you could see the whole hallway because it's lit up.
With the higher roll that I got, would I see anything that would make me want to investigate more deeply for traps?
Not in this hallway.
Okay. Should be good. Looks pretty open.
Let's move there.
Is it still nighttime outside?
Yes, it is.
Does anybody else find it spooky that we've been here for days and not once has the sun come up?
Has it been days?
I mean,
Feels like-
we've had multiple long rests and still it's pitch dark out there. Before we go around, the hallway shifts a little bit. Let's take a peek here. Let's see what we got. 17.
So you see the edge of a door, but it's a weird looking door. Because based on your vision.
Right here?
Yep. It's like this jet black, almost like obsidian, like, you know, magma carved door.
Whoa.
And that's just from your like weird angle.
Well, there's a spooky door up ahead. Might want to go slow. Oh, and there's a piano?
Yep, there just seems to be this totally out of place piano sitting right next to this door. And now that you have like full line of sight of the door, it is basically, it is very wide. Like, just to give you an idea of the measurement here. That's about
huge.
15 feet of door.
Is it one?
It's like a double door. It's like a double door, but it's just
Yeah.
really wide.
Mhm.
And it seems to be made of like maybe obsidian or some kind of slightly unusual material for a building like this. Hold on, I got people moving there. And yeah, there's this piano sitting right next to it, and just looking at the door, it has actually, because you detect magic, the door is magical. But yeah, piano. There's a piano next to it, and this door seems to have like weird carvings of. It's really just indistinguishable shapes, but there's a level of fluidity to them that makes them flow well, but it just doesn't make sense as to the context or what it's trying to portray. Could just be design.
That is definitely a spooky door. I find it weird that there's a piano next to it. I wonder if that's how you open the door or get it.
Maybe.
Are they magical? Veld?
Yep.
Yeah.
Magic Veld.
Yeah. What's
It cubed.
Yes.
What kind of magic is he seeing?
Abjuration and conjuration.
On both?
Yep.
Hey, Price, we might need you to dispel some magic over here. And out of character, remind me, abjuration does what?
Protection.
Okay. But not the explodey. That was
Evocation.
okay. So, hey, Price, I wonder, would you maybe dispel the conjuration on that door?
Which one?
See that creepy door over there?
Oh, the
Valdwish.
big, like, 15
Yeah.
foot.
Yeah. Both the door and the piano have abjuration and conjuration. And if we dispel the conjuration on the door, maybe then we can use the piano to unlock it?
Don't you think we could just use it as it is?
Well, with conjuration, I'm thinking if we touch it, it's going to conjure something.
What doesn't that mean is conjured?
Yes.
Like not conjure something, but conjure. It's conjured.
Oh,
It
I don't.
is.
Is that how that works?
I don't
You
know.
guys are
It
people than I.
it could be either. Because you're only detecting an aura. You don't know the you don't know the intent behind it. You just know what aura's there.
What if we have we investigated the piano and the door? Is this all that's here?
I'm going to do that, but I'm going to just do it visually.
Yeah, it is a wooden piano, totally
Hmm.
inconspicuous.
I
And
feel
the
like
door is, well, the door.
I feel like there's more to this than I'm not seeing.
You
Who
said
fil-
there was inscriptions on the door, right? Little decorations, designs.
Yeah, come take a peek. But maybe. Yeah, oh, where's Max? Jen. Oh, there's Jen.
Could it be possible that some of these inscriptions on the door look a little bit like music notes?
That would make sense. Yeah, or like a musical score.
Price is gonna say pretty loudly. Well, we got someone that tends to sing a whole lot.
Yeah, where
That
is he?
is true.
I'm back here being heroic and guarding what's her name.
Hey, hero, come over here and see if you can figure out what we need to do with this piano.
All right, can I just start playing it?
So you take a seat.
Because of course you will.
I love
just
that
wanna-
I saw Jin take a step forward and then take a step back as you were saying that.
Yeah. I am also going to take kind of a step back.
I'm gonna do that thing where like I sit at the piano and I'm gonna intertwine like all my fingers, right? And then I'm gonna push my palms out, and it does nothing. But I just have seen other people do it, and then I'm gonna like rotate my neck and my shoulders and just loosen up. And I'm like, do we have any requests?
Bryce is gonna step forward. I don't know, buddy. You just do what you can. He's gonna pat you on the shoulder and give you guidance.
All right. This song's gonna be. I'll do it here. This is a song about a friend of mine, and he invented a new dance called the twist, and his name is Oliver. And then I'm just gonna do like the animated cartoon, right, where it's like, should I worry? And then just people dancing on cars and that kind of stuff. All right, let's. Is that too much detail?
But give
It's
me
good.
a perform.
I'm gonna fucking jam, and I get plus 1d4, right?
Yep.
25.
And well, because you did so good on the 25, you can give me an Arcana.
Ooh. Okay.
Another
Do I
opportunity.
roll this regular.
Yep.
Okay. No guidance on this one.
I don't know.
All right, I'll do it normal.
Oh.
That is a natural one.
Yes, it is.
I'm just too in the music right now. And then the lyrics have changed, and it's like, and then there was a cat, and then there were a bunch of dogs who were trying to eat the cat, and the cat was like, "Not today, you fuckers, down." And then I'm just playing like keyboard and just making up a story about a cat named Oliver.
All right. So with your performance, you are putting on quite the show. And the shapes on the door start to shift, almost like they've become like animated. They shift, they swirl, like a spoon, like swirling a soup or a stew. But you don't really seem to be able to know what's happening next because we're wrapping up the stream there. Until the next session.
Woo! Woo! Well, that was a lively session.
Almost a deadly session.
It was.
Yeah, almost.
We'll get him next time.
I sure hope not.
Not on the deathly part. Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks for the session. Thanks
Yippee.
for having me again.
Glad to have you. Hope you can stick around with us for some more.
It's up to Cube what he needs me for and everything. But yeah, it's been great.
Well,
Hell
I
yeah.
vote Finn stays with us.
So, inspiration.
I would like to vote for Kaito because he smashed the jelly and was just having a really hard day. So I feel he deserves a win.
I'm also going to vote for Kaito because I feel like he did a very good job with the whole flashback, but it's not really a flashback situation.
I want to vote for Pierce for melding into the stone. I thought that was cool.
I'm gonna vote Monty for having even a rougher day.
I nearly
I
died.
am also going to vote Monty because he survived the cube.
That's a good
I
way to
was
put it.
gonna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Survive the cubed.
So that sounds like of the ones who are ahead, we got what, 2 for Kaito and 2 Monty?
Yeah, I'll go Monty as well.
I was gonna vote for Kaito because I realized there was a bunch of stuff in my inventory that wasn't there before, right around the time he slashed the cube to bits, and so it didn't really register for me until we started talking about the ooze. So I'm retroactively acknowledging his victory. And the barbarian raid stuff was good too.
Sorry, I kicked you in the chest. Not my fault. You turned into Lars.
It's fine. Jin
Well.
used to have barbarian girlfriend. She's kind of used to it.
So it looks like Kaito already had an inspiration.
Hey,
Does Monty
Kaito.
have one?
No.
Can I give it to Monty? So maybe he won't die next season. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're probably
So
going to need
loud.
it next session anyway.
Oh
Oh
god.
dear.
What? You practically needed it this session. What are you so afraid of?
I'm so scared.
DM Doom foreshadowing.
It's a TPK coming up, guys.
To be
No, I
fair,
hope not.
to be fair, I mean, it was like, all right, here's the thing we're going to fight. Everybody runs out of the room.
I don't think we'd be able to get a TPK because Max would run away.
Yeah, true.
True.
You're
And then he
welcome.
just
Yeah,
come
I
back
put the
with
party first.
mangled bodies.
Kendra also votes for Jin.
Oh my goodness, thanks, Kendra. You always got my back.
Alrighty. We had nobody's doing streaming D&D right now. Oh wait, no, Eric. All right.
All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I look
I'll
forward
see you
to
all.
seeing how it goes next time. Got to figure out that piano.
I just figured it out. What do you mean?
Uh huh. And the door's totally open. We just don't know it yet.
All right. Sorry, coughing. So, thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. It has been a blastaroony. And yeah, we'll be back at it next week, 5:30 Pacific, hopefully on time.
Just do it!
There you go. Had to unmute it just in time. So yeah, we'll be back at it next Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific. I'm gonna send y'all's on to somebody. So feel free to stick around. He does D&D. I do get to lurk every so often in his game. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Give me a second to get the raid started. Give me just one. Give me. Okay. Yeah. 5:30 Wednesdays. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for watching and lurking and participating and the follows and all that. I should have this up on the Yubles Tubles, usually by Sunday/Monday. Just, you know, it takes a bit to get these things uploaded. Announcement wise, we'll be back at it tomorrow on Thursday. I think it might be Meg Warrior with Kodiak. I can't remember if that was Thursday or Friday. It might be Friday. Trying to get into doing more collaborations. So if not Mech Warrior tomorrow, then we'll be starting at the normal 6 o'clock. And to that point, I'm gonna try to do my best to do speedy wrap up, as to not bore you guys to death with it. And yeah, glad to have you around, and hopefully we get to have you around again soon. But until then, try not to party too hardy, adventurers. You never know when you'll run into a gelatinous cube. Anyway, bye. It's being weird and not letting me raid. Hold on. Raid, damn you. Wow, that was being a pain. Okay, there you go. Let's go say what's up to Eric. Don't worry, it's going out now. So to that, let's go.